My name is Rihito Ito, and I'm having my wedding today. I was getting married at 22 years old, which is still a young age. There's actually a reason for this, though. That reason is...
Who would have thought we'd be forced into a fake marriage right after graduating college?
The reason is that Shizune Kurosawa and I were having a fake marriage for the companies that each of our families operated. This marriage has been decided since the moment we were born. Shizune was my childhood friend, but also my fiancé. That isn't all.
Rihito, you didn't forget, did you? Just because we're married doesn't mean the matter is settled.
Of course I didn't! Just because we're married doesn't mean my feelings changed. Shizune and I didn't get along well. Still, we needed to get married for our families. That's why we were having a challenge between us. That challenge is...
I'm dominant today, right? You better be thankful. I dressed up as a secretary, your favorite. I'm going to make you fall for me with this.
Just like this, the challenge was on who could make the other fall in love. If we both tried to be the dominant one, we knew we would end up in a fight. That's why we took turns each day. How did you know that I like secretaries?
Huh. I got this information from your maids.
Ugh! Bribery is unfair!
Not at all. Let me remind you. The winner of this challenge is whoever makes the other person fall in love first. In order to achieve that goal, we can use any method we want. Other than crimes, of course.
But, that was a complete invasion of privacy. Isn't that foul play?
This information should be okay if we're married.
You look very professional, but that was a dirty move! Yeah, as if. We've been around each other for a long time now. I can see through Shizume's plans way beforehand. Who the hell would be open about their preferences in front of their employees? Me being in love with secretaries is fake information. This won't work on me at all.
Alright then, I'm gonna do it now. Boss, I'm so sorry about making that mistake earlier. I'm so clumsy and bad at my job. Please, punish me, sir.
Uh,
Huh, you blushed. I swear you blushed.
I'm just surprised at what you said. You've never said anything like that before.
Did you really think I would believe what your maid told me? You look like a nice guy, but you're actually more dominant than submissive. I already knew that going the dominant route wasn't going to work for you. You like girls that you can tease and mess around with, don't you? I already knew it wouldn't work if I made it obvious, so I made you put your guard down by dressing up as a secretary.
You're devious as always.
There's no way I'd lose to you, Rihito. So, how was it? Did you fall for me?
There's no way I'd fall that easily.
Fine. But we're going to start living together now, so this isn't over yet, you know?
I think we're the only couple in this world doing something like this on our first night of marriage.
That's just the way it is when it's a fake marriage.
Even after that, Shizune's plan to make me fall for her continued. In fact, she was even bolder now that we were married. Apparently, it was because she didn't have to care about appearances now that we were married. I mean, it is true we had nothing to be scared of without other people watching, but... married life is terrible. I couldn't help but let a complaint slip out during work the next day. Sir, it's still business hours. Come on, cut me some slack. I'm having a hard time with this new lifestyle, Nagisa. This guy's name is Nagisa Inamori. He was my high school friend, as well as my secretary. He jokes around a lot, but he's a responsible and reliable guy. By the way, I started working for my father after graduating high school. I've been tasked to be the boss at one of the companies run by the Ito group since last year. But you've been close to Shizune-san since you were both young, right? I don't think things change that much when you get married. You don't understand. She comes on to me not even caring if I'm about to sleep or something. I'm exhausted already. You're still playing that challenge, even after getting married? It doesn't end until one of us admits to losing. I understand you two playing that game in high school, but why did you continue playing even after you got a job and Shizune-chan went on to college? That doesn't matter when we're promised for marriage. Even if we don't see each other at work or college, We still have to be together every day at either one of our houses. I think you guys are close. That's not possible. Gosh, just as always. Anyways, you're married now. Why don't you take a break from work and go on a honeymoon? Well, it's a fake marriage. I'm not quite knowledgeable about the world of the rich, but a marriage is still a marriage. A honeymoon should still be allowed, right? Did you ask Shizune-san what she thinks about a honeymoon? No, not yet, but I have to take days off work for that? Why not? You should once in a while. Just because you're the boss doesn't mean you have to dedicate your entire life to this company. Besides, you're married now. I think you should work through things with Shizune-chan. You make a lot of sense. Okay, I'll try talking to her later today. Yeah, you should do that. Well, we can't keep chatting like this forever. It's almost time for the meeting, isn't it? Yes, boss. It's in exactly 10 minutes. All right, let's get ourselves together then. I stopped thinking about my personal matters after that and focused on my work. That evening, did you want to go on a honeymoon?
What? You're suggesting a honeymoon?
Why are you so surprised? What kind of person do you think I am?
A workaholic that doesn't make time for his fiancée. I haven't forgotten about the time you didn't come to my birthday party.
I told you. I'm sorry about that. This was about Shizune's birthday party 2 years ago. She held a huge party every year and invited her friends, business people, and popular celebrities. I attended her parties every year as her fiancé, but I wasn't able to make it 2 years ago due to an unexpected problem at work. I somehow handled it and headed to the venue, but by the time I arrived, the party was over.
So, a heartless person like you is suddenly asking if I want to go on a honeymoon? What changed?
It's nothing. I just thought we could go if you wanted to.
The way you're saying that makes it sound like you don't really care about going.
I didn't mean to say it that way.
Whatever, we don't need to go on a honeymoon. It probably won't be fun anyways.
Shizune, it seems like I put her in a bad mood. Our relationship probably hasn't improved because we don't get along well when it comes to things like this.
Either way, I have something to talk to you about.
Huh? What is it?
We have a fake marriage. Basically, we're only married for profit. But I won't allow you to cheat or look at another woman that way.
I know that already. What are you saying all of a sudden?
You can't have a mistress either.
Isn't that the same thing as cheating?
As long as you understand. Okay, I'm going back to my room.
Just like that, Shizune went back to her room. As always, it was hard to figure out what she was thinking. So that happened yesterday. Women are so complicated. I complained about what happened the night before to Nagisa. I don't want my employees to see me like this, but my longtime friend was an exception. Shizune-chan is still mad about the birthday party? I do feel bad that I didn't make it on time, but it's not something to hold a grudge over for 2 years, right? I would understand if I was actually her boyfriend, but we're in a fake marriage that was decided by our parents. It's obvious Shizune-chan is holding a grudge over it because she really wanted Rihito to be there, but they both have difficult personalities, so I can't exactly say anything to get in between either. Hopefully, everything will go well once they figure out the truth. But I guess life doesn't work like that. At the very least, if I told these two the truth, they'd go crazy, and things would be even more complicated. Hey, what do you think I should do? Why don't you buy a cake on your way home and apologize again? I've tried to buy my apologies with cake many times already. Nowadays, she suspects that something's up anytime I bring her cake. You guys are newlyweds, but acting like a couple that's been married for years already. Anyways, what about bringing her somewhere nice? Wasn't that the intention with the honeymoon? Huh? I just received a message. That's your private phone, right? Is it Shizune-chan? Yeah, she's eating with her friend tonight, so she told me to grab dinner on my way home. She's showing you that she's in a bad mood by not eating dinner with you. Seriously, it's so easy to tell when she's mad. It's not such a bad thing from time to time. We just got married though, but I guess I can't force her to stay home. Why don't we have dinner together then? We haven't gone out together in a while. That's true. Alright, let's have dinner together. Just like that, Nagisa and I decided to go somewhere to eat after work.
I'm sorry to call you up so suddenly. I got angry with Rahito about something small yesterday and felt awkward seeing him today, so I was having dinner with my friend from college. It's fine. Are you really okay with treating me, though? This place looks really expensive. Of course, I made you come today. Well, it's very rare for you to come to a fancy place like this. Is it? You would avoid places like this when you hung out with us. Oh, yeah. I would only come to places like this with Rahito. But just because we're eating together doesn't mean it's a date. Yeah, we were just eating together to calm down Mom and Dad. What's wrong? Nothing! Why are you panicking? It's nothing. Anyways, we have to be quiet because we're inside the restaurant. You're the one that's being loud though, Shizune. After that, my friend and I were led to our seats. In the midst of that...
Rihito, you really like this place, don't you? Well, yeah. The food here is delicious.
What? I thought I had imagined it at first. The man had the same unique name and voice, but I couldn't believe the loyal Rahito would be at this restaurant with another woman. But it was the same face I looked at every day. There was no way that I wouldn't be able to recognize him. Wait, isn't that man your husband? Huh? Shizune! I can't believe him! It was only yesterday that I told him he's not allowed to cheat. You really like this place means they come here a lot together too. Plus, she called him by his name, which means they're close, and it's not someone from his work. He's definitely cheating. I won't forgive him. Shizune, are you okay? I'm okay. Yes, I'm totally okay. Are you really okay? What are you saying? I'm the same as always. Anyway, let's eat and hurry home. I have something I need to do now.
I'm home. Huh? Shizune's not home yet? Shizune works for her family company too, but I usually came home later than her. But it seemed like she was going to be late because she was out with her friend. She always does the chores for us, so maybe I should get some done for her today. I mean, I try to do the laundry, but Shizune always gets mad at me for it. Huh? What's that?
I'm going back to my parents' home.
What is she talking about? Why does she sound like we're about to get divorced? I hastily called Shizune.
Yes?
Hello? Shizune? Why are you suddenly going back to your parents' house?
What do you mean, why? I told you, didn't I? You're not allowed to cheat.
I'm not cheating!
How pathetic. I saw you cheating on me with some other girl today.
What? What are you talking about?
You betrayed me. I want a divorce.
Wait, hold on! She hung up on me. I quickly dialed her number again, but the call wouldn't go through. In fact, it seemed like she was declining my calls. Ugh, why is she saying that I'm cheating all of a sudden? Wait, was she at that restaurant too? That's a misunderstanding! I had a clue about what might have happened and hastily called Nagisa. Then, I hurried to Shizune's parents' house. Rihito-kun, what the hell is going on? Sir, I'm sorry. Don't apologize to me. Shizune is holed up in her room and won't come out. She's probably crying. So, is that lady there the problem? Yes, but there are two misunderstandings here. I explained everything to Shizune's father. After he understood the situation, he allowed us to go into Shizune's room.
He's so stupid! That cheater! Why didn't he choose me, his childhood friend?
Shizune, can I talk to you for a second?
Why are you here?
I'm coming in.
What? Hey! Don't come inside without my permission! Why is my door unlocked?
I asked the maid to open it.
What are you doing?
I feel bad for entering, but you won't talk to me otherwise, right?
I have nothing to talk about with a cheating piece of trash.
I told you I didn't cheat on you!
Then who was the girl you were eating with today?
I was with Nagisa.
What?
Nagisa Inamori? He was in our high school, remember?
But Inamori-kun is a man, isn't he? I met him during our wedding, too.
Isn't this the lady you saw with me? I'm sorry, Shizune-chan! I didn't mean to cause a misunderstanding!
You're really Inamori-kun? Why are you dressed up like a female?
I'm sorry. Rihito is the only one that knows about this, but I've actually always been interested in dressing up as a woman. More like, I don't like male clothing. I like female clothes, so I always wear them.
But you wore a suit to our wedding.
Since it was your wedding, I knew that a lot of our high school classmates would be there. That's why I wore male clothes.
So, it was all my misunderstanding?
Basically, but I'm still sorry. I was careless and hurt you. I'm sorry. It's my fault in the first place.
Don't apologize. I'm sorry too.
After that, the three of us kept apologizing to each other. 10 minutes later... Alright, now that we cleared up the understanding, let's go home.
You're not mad?
I'm not mad. I was the one that caused the misunderstanding. More than that, I feel regret.
For what?
I'm sorry. I was lying all this time. If I'm being honest, I've been in love with you since high school, but I thought that if we ended the competition, you wouldn't flirt with me anymore. So I didn't want to accept my loss.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm sorry. If I had told you the truth, you probably wouldn't have had that misunderstanding.
Oh, I'm sorry too.
Shizune?
I've loved you since we were in elementary school, but you never saw me as anything more, so I didn't want to accept my loss. Unlike you, I kept lying for a childish reason. I was being stubborn and putting up a front.
That means You've been in love with each other for a long time now. I mean, everyone knew already. You should have told me if that was the case. You guys wouldn't have admitted it even if I told you. In fact, you would have gotten mad. That might be true. Anyways, all that aside, if you know of each other's feelings, isn't there something you need to say? Shizune?
Yes?
It's weird since we're already married, but I love you, Shizune. That's why I want us to live like a normal wife and husband from now on.
Yes, of course. I'd like that too.
Just like the proverb that goes, the calm after a storm. We finally told each other our true feelings after going through problems despite being stubborn all those years. Honestly, I could have spent much happier times with her if I confessed my feelings in high school. But since I have that regret, I promise to spoil Shizune as much as I can from now on. A year after making that promise to myself...
Rihito, your hand isn't moving. Stroke my hair properly.
Shizune became a big baby. I don't know whether she was always like this, or whether she became like this because I spoiled her too much this past year. All I know is that she's adorable when she acts like this. That's why I was happy with my life every day, and will continue to spoil Shizune.
Hey, Sarai-kun. One more? I'm begging you. Could we?
So here goes Anna Higuchi, my classmate, asking me to have another go at it. I'm a real introvert who spends most of his time cooped up inside of my room. She's this extrovert and somewhat of a weirdo. So why am I spending my time together with her, just the two of us in my room? Well...
Could you go a little bit easy on me?
But I'm already just using my index fingers to play with you. Still got any problems with that? It's 'cause we're playing a game. There's nothing we do besides playing games. See, I'm now teaching her how to play games because of this certain incident, one that traces back 2 weeks ago. Alright, 19 consecutive wins. I'm feeling good today. Might as well bag that 20th victory, huh? I'm Soraki Sakuraba, currently a junior in high school. I just love playing fighting games all day long. My day-to-day routine includes visiting this dimly lit arcade, one that doesn't have those big girly photo booths. Huh? What's this? A new challenger? Bring it on, dude. My 20th win is in the bag. For real? This dude's disgustingly bad. Are you really playing to win here? Probably a newbie that got lost in this arcade, right? I mean, only the real pros visit this spot. After that, my opponent challenged me to several more games, but I'm starting to feel a bit sorry for him, so...
I'm so mad! Oh, just why? I haven't been able to land a single hit! Ugh!
This voice, girl? Just who the heck am I battling with after all this time?
Oh, you didn't have to stop me that much.
Hi, Higuchi!
Ugh, look at my character. She's all beaten up already. Stop!
Well, that's on you for being weak, but what is Higuchi doing in a place like this? That's probably none of my business. Might be a good idea to head back home now.
Wait, no. Just wait a second. Sakura-kun?
Crap, she found me? Did she challenge me knowing that I was playing against her all along?
One more. I want a rematch.
So, yeah, Higuchi?
Yep, Higuchi. That's me.
What are you doing in a place like this?
I saw you going down this sea basement a while ago and thought it'd be a nice idea to follow you.
Right, it does look like a sussy basement, spot on.
This is an arcade, right? So, why are there no photo booths or crane games here?
It's 'cause this arcade is all about fighting games and retro games. You know, kinda different from those usual arcades. And probably the last place someone like you, Higuchi, would visit.
Huh. Oh, was that it? Still, I'm kind of vibing with this place as it just screams nostalgia all over.
The way that she said that and casually smiled, it seemed to light up this dimly lit basement arcade in an instant. Nah, that's not gonna work here. This girl was someone who created positive vibes all around the classroom, and seeing her here is just, I'ma go back and just head back home, so yeah, go nuts.
Wait, hold up for a minute.
Bye.
Please, can't you wait for me? Sakura-kun! Sorai-kun!
I can't believe this. She even remembered my name, huh? That's a surprise. And the reason why I was surprised that time has something to do with how my classmates viewed me. You see, my existence was akin to air. AKA, it doesn't matter if I was there or not. I was a loner, an NPC if you may. Plus, my name is Soraki, which kinda has a kanji associated with air. I even get called Airhead by someone at times. Well, I'm not really bothered by that. But it just so happens that this super popular girl Higuchi remembered my name, and that came as a real surprise to me. Yesterday was my first time talking to her, huh?
Like Anna? Remember yesterday you suddenly ran off and disappeared? What gives? Uh-huh. You even gave excuses like you wanted to go home in a jiffy. Oh, I am so sorry. Here, I'll make it up to you girls for yesterday. Swear.
Ooh, what are you girls gossiping? Mind if you share them with me?
OMG? How long have you been standing there, Narukawa-kun?
Come on, girls, obviously I'd be standing here. We're in the same class, right?
Yeah. I mean, I can't argue with that, but still.
This guy who suddenly butted in out of nowhere was Renji Narukawa, a real narcissist. That's all you need to know. So, that brings me to you, Anna. Is something wrong, my dear?
Narukawa-kun, suddenly butting into a girl's talk is, just...
Oh, you, no need to be so shy. Miss Renji's all ears when it comes to understanding the way through a woman's heart. I wouldn't mind a little girl's talk, so look, go on.
Whatever. You're so clueless. Talk about self-awareness. You should probably have more of those, I guess.
Combine being a narcissist and being an optimist. Yikes, a recipe for disaster.
Sakura-kun?
Gah! Where'd you pop up all of a sudden? What do you need me for, Higuchi?
Are you going to that spot again later?
Let me see. I'll be cooped up in my room today for some fun, quality study time.
Ah, I knew it! So you're going back there today, huh? Can I tag along too? Pretty please?
I told you I'm gonna head straight home after classes are over.
Oh, right then. So can I tag along with you then?
Why?
If you're really going to study, 2 heads are better than 1, right?
That's not what I meant. Look, I'm asking why are you also coming back home to my house with me, Higuchi? My, what do we have here? And since when did our class airhead become friends with our lovely Ana-chan?
Huh? Since like my past life?
Dude, at least do a better job of lying than that. Oh, since your past life, my. Well, there's no arguing that. Come on, you're seriously gonna believe that?
I know you're just joking, calling him an airhead, but could you please stop calling him names, Narukawa-kun?
Well, you see, the guy's way different from someone who steals the spotlight like me. On the other hand, he's barely there, as unnoticeable as thin air. Am I correct or what?
Ugh, you're being a real jerk. Narukawa-kun, I hate you.
Oh, I just remembered something. Me and Sakuraba-kun were soulmates, like in my past life. The bestest of friends. Right, Sakuraba-kun? The heck's with this sudden 180, this jerk? Anyway, it seems that Mr. Narcissisto over here has a thing for Higuchi. That's what I got from all this. The following day, our bell rang.
Ooh, aren't we going back to that place today?
Higuchi? Could you please take a step back and walk a bit further away from me?
Why?
Dude, you ought to be way more aware of how irresistibly cute you are! I attracted stares of jealousy as well as loathing from a lot of guys while walking down the street. As if these weren't enough, those guys clicked their tongues too as they walked past me. I mean, I understand where they're coming from, as Higuchi's cute. Still, I feel bad garnering all this hate. And be that as it may, why is she getting all clingy to me? Just why?
What? What are you thinking about right now?
Well, something about you.
Yeah, a confession?
Right, if that were the case, I would choose a different spot as well as the proper timing to do that.
So, we're talking about that when?
Well, not now, obviously. However, turns out that I'd be spending my time at the arcade with Higuchi after all that ruckus.
You're really funny. At least tell me where we're going here.
You're starting to bug me.
Ooh, your hands, they move like a robot. Ooh, that kind of creeps me out.
Man, now you're getting on my nerves.
Oh, you've got that game face on, Sakuraba-kun. You look kind of cool.
Huh?
Oop, now you're losing.
Seriously? Ah! And it went like that. That's how me and Higuchi's bizarre relationship began all the way back. She'd usually talk to me at school and then tag along all the way back to the arcade after the bell rings. She's a weirdo, but probably a good-natured weirdo at that too. Also, she's just all smiles and willingly calls me by my proper name. Heck, it makes me wonder why she even wants to talk to a weird loser like me. Probably similar to talking to thin air. Now I sorta got it why she's super popular. You see, she's just this really nice, sweet girl. And this nice, sweet girl went ahead of me and barged into my room. Why are you here?
Huh? Your mom let me in and said, oh, come in, be my guest. Like, she even said, sweetie, I'll be back in 2 hours, okay?
Dang it, Mom! Okay, let's just calm down a bit and assess the situation.
Hey, Sarai-kun, how about we play some video games?
Yeah, so look, how about nope?
Huh? But I want to continue our battle from last time, so?
Nah, see, I want a close match where winning or losing keeps me just at the edge of my seat. I mean, playing with a newbie is just...
A close match? Okie dokie. If you want the thrill of a pretty close match, how about we set up some punishment for the loser?
Yeah? A punishment?
Yep. The winner gets to command anything they want from the loser.
You know I'm gonna win this hands down. Why are you raising the stakes against yourself?
Yes. There's no way of knowing that unless we try it ourselves.
Yeah, right. But really, you're fine with doing anything? Sure sounds iffy to me.
All right. So the loser needs to wear a maid outfit. How's that?
Do you really think that anyone would want to see me in a maid uniform? So there's this, that, but finally our match begun. And the result was...
Oh, why is this happening to me?
As you can see, she just got her desserts. The loser would wear this maid outfit paired with a dog ear headband and matching tail. Mind you, it was her who added the two latter things. That leaves you wondering if she did want to lose from the start.
Wait, why do you have this maid outfit, dog ears, and tail in your room? Explain.
Oh, didn't you know? Our new Prime Minister sent these woofy woof sets as a part of their countermeasure to the country's falling birth rate. One per household. Haven't you heard this?
Whoa, really?
All bought with the citizens' hard-earned money and they're just tax. So it'd be a waste of money not wearing them, really.
Whoa, I didn't know that. As if, like, that's ever gonna happen.
You got me.
Again? Why do you have these?
I don't know, it somehow was jammed in my closet. I wanted to know the real reason too, as to why it was kept inside my closet. But it was probably Mom's, as she was into cosplaying. Guess that she put that inside my drawer by mistake.
Okay. How about this one as our next challenge? The loser turns around 3 times while saying, ow, ow, ow!
You honestly want to do that?
No, not that I want to do that.
Man, feels like this current punishment thing has something to do with your current getup. But yeah, whatever.
And a 1, 2, 3 spinning around. Ow, ow, ow!
I feel dirty letting her do this, but she's hella cute.
Is this okay?
Yep, that's kinda cute, you know. So, how about we have another match?
Yay!
The following day, I found Higuchi cornered and surrounded by her friends.
Anna, what's this thing I've been hearing that you went to Sakuraba-kun's house yesterday, huh? I remember you saying having a boyfriend really isn't your cup of tea. What's gotten into you so suddenly? We only played some video games yesterday, like...
Yep, you're doing good. Don't say any more than that.
Then, the loser had to wear this maid outfit paired with dog ear headband, and so I did. Huh? Oh my god, are you serious? Sakuraba-kun was into such things? Seeing that side of him, oh, he's such a beast. He did what? Let me see.
Yo, Higuchi, could you come here for a moment?
OMG! Oh my, Sakuraba-kun's surprisingly bold? Anna, girl, you need to share us the deets later, okay?
Man, if this continues, surely an absurd rumor would fly around every corner of the classroom in no time. And so I lectured her in the nick of time.
Aw, but everything I told them was simply the truth.
Context matters, you heard of this? Alright, let me put it this way. Imagine others hearing maid outfit with a dog headband coupled with he's a beast. You see where I'm going with this?
Ooh, a rom-com?
Dude, what sort of twisted rom-com is that?
I mean, Beauty and the Beast? Wasn't it like that?
Okay, first of all, me, a beast? What the heck was that? Since when did I become some sort of wild animal?
Oh, so didn't you torture me so bad just yesterday?
We're talking about that fighting game, right? Okay, fine, I'll admit that part. Still, you kind of omitted the main subject back there, and...
Oh, who needs the subject? Wasn't I able to sell the story through sheer confidence?
Yeah, right. That sheer confidence didn't sell anything. And see, now we're in this hullabaloo.
Likewise. Can I go hang out again at your house?
Aren't you misusing likewise here? That's not how you attach them. Anyways, nope, don't come anymore.
But you see, I still want to try that nurse costume on.
You've already acknowledged the fact that you're gonna lose, huh?
Wrong. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win, so I'ma wear it.
Oh, I've already heard enough. Yeah, Mr. Narcissisto!
Since when have you been snooping on us?
Since the beginning, so how dare you? A narcissist? I just belong to that pool of people who've taken notice of our own dazzling beauty. Is there any way of describing that without the term narcissist? So, wait, the winner gets to pick any costume for the loser to wear. Quite the lovely rule there, huh? Frankly speaking, I agree, but not that I'm into such things or anything. Didn't you enjoy such a rule yesterday? Yeah, it was pretty fun, frankly speaking. It made me glad I was born. Now, my dear Anna, how about me and you engage in such a match?
Nope.
Right, we'll set the match a week after the… Nope?
Yep, if I'm gonna cosplay, it's gonna be for Sakura-kun's eyes only. Like, that's the rule.
Since when did you decide on such a rule? I see. In that case, Soraki Sakuraba, a match between you and me. The winner takes Anna. Huh? No! Right, we'll set our match a week after this. What do you mean? You're taking this joke too far. I can't possibly join a match with Anna on the line. Plus, she's the one who would bet something for a match against me, so…
Sakura-kun, like, I kinda bugged you all these times just to play. Was I really that annoying?
Nah, not that you're annoying or anything.
Okay, so can we do another match once again?
Yep, right. Yeah, sounds kinda iffy to me, so nope. Nope?
Nope! Well, okay, so if we'll be doing the cat-eared nurse costume for today, your answer is?
Gotcha. So, my house after the school bell rings?
Yay! We'll go straight there after buying the cat-eared nurse costume at Walmart, okay?
Nah, I bet Mom's got one of those cat-eared costumes with her, and so… Ugh, what a real show-off. Just you wait! Oh, that settles it! I wanna have a match! Oh man, I'm gonna mess you up real bad! Dude, you're behaving like a first grader. Shut up! You're just afraid of losing to me. That's why you don't want to fight against me, huh? Nah, you would just bug me all day after I win this. Just what do you think I am? Narcissist? I may look like this, but I hold the top 2 global rank for a certain fighting game. A certain fighting game? Let me tell you straight up, the popular Kanon Coliseum. I'll leave Anna alone if I lose. If I win, I'ma confess to her. Saying that in front of the girl herself? Dude, you got issues. Yep, as you can see, these two ended up coming to my house. So, why are you already wearing that cat-eared nurse costume right now?
Oh, to liven up the atmosphere.
Oh yeah, I'm all fired up. This is simply the best. Well then, I'ma put up a fancy show, just for my prettiest dearest. I won, right? Why? Nah, you're just too weak.
Too weak? You mean his body?
So could you please zip your mouth for a moment, Higuchi? Just how did you win? You see, I'm currently ranked number 1 globally for this game. Alright, I concur. Hold on, you could have at least told me about that. Not really. I mean, it's not something I'm proud about, so… Oh, so now you're humble? I guess more than you. Okay, thanks for earlier. I'm gonna go back home. Bye-bye! I'ma see you again tomorrow, okay?
Be careful on your way home, Narukawa-kun.
And he's gone, just like that. The dude's really polite and has proper manners. As long as we forget the fact that he's a real narcissist, I have a feeling that we may be pretty good friends, I guess. That brings me back to you. At least you owe me an explanation of why you challenged me back then at the arcade, so…
I should be the one asking you. Why haven't you asked this question until now?
Nah, I'd feel like I'd be stirring up a hornet's nest by doing that. I'm not that kind of person. Besides, we've already come all the way here, so I thought it'd just be better to ask you straight up. Why did you choose to go down to that arcade on that day in the first place?
I was coincidentally heading back home that day with my friends, and… Huh? Oh, that guy. He's from the same class as ours. Sakuraba-kun? Oh my god, is he really entering that shady store down there? Could you two go ahead? I just need to do something real quick. My curiosity got the better of me, and so I followed you all the way.
All right, that's 10 wins in a row.
Oh, he's getting pretty fired up with this game. That looks kind of fun. After that, I've always watched you secretly from behind, Sakuraba-kun. However, somehow, I couldn't keep my eyes off of you. You were always spacing out during our classes, and it was refreshing to see you be all smiles with this game. You looked really cool. Like, it's fascinating to see someone who's real passionate about what they do. I don't know, they just looked really, really awesome. And before I knew it, my heart skipped a beat for you. Since then, I got hooked on you. Curious what your world felt and looked like, from your point of view, Sakuraba-kun.
Let me get this straight. To summarize this all, could this mean that you simply like me?
Yeah, but I don't like how you phrase it. You're taking all my precious memories for granted.
My bad. I mean, I lost myself back there for a moment, and was fumbling for words.
Same here. And like my heart's pounding right now. I'm getting all jittery.
Maybe it's 'cause you're still wearing that costume, I mean... Okay, honestly, you kinda got my attention too, Higuchi. It's a real wonder why someone like you would be curious to a loner like me. Right? I mean, look at me. I'm not into sports, nor studying. I'm just your average gamer out there.
So that's not the point here. It doesn't matter whether you're into sports or games, as long as you're real passionate about it. Like, you being a loner too. It doesn't faze me at all.
I know this one dude who's all passionate about himself. Does that count?
Nope. Narukawa-kun's a big no.
Not saying that it's Narukawa or anything. Makes me wonder how you came up with it being Narukawa, huh? Nah, forget about that guessing game stuff. Did Higuchi just say that I was...
Sakuraba-kun, see, I like you.
Higuchi?
I want to see more of that Sakuraba-kun, one who's really passionate about games, and just stay right beside him. And so, will you go out with me?
There's a lot of things going on in my mind right now. That's why I've decided not to make up my mind regarding this for today. 2 days passed by, and after our school bell rang... What do you mean that you still haven't given a clear answer to Anna? Yeah, right. Hold up, you're kinda casually blurting something like you're already my friend. Narukawa, what do you mean by that? Nah, remember? We're sort of soulmates during our past life. Right, buddy? You're still going on about that. Okay, real talk though. I just really love myself, totally. Yeah, nothing new there. The same way I love Anna-chan too. A dead draw. Right, still I think it's better if you keep that to yourself, as she might be creeped out if you blurt out something like that. So, you want to explain why you wanted to meet me out here for all of a sudden? Okay, I'll admit, I lost fair and square to you. I'm kindly asking you to accept her feelings. You see, like, I already know the one that I love simply just loves you. I'll concur to that. Right. Dude, that just now? I'm starting to like you. Sure, go ahead. You can like me all you want. Still, I just like people who like me. And that's how that all happened. Just as I was starting to fall over for this guy, Narukawa, thank God we capped it off as friends. The following day after that, I asked Higuchi to meet me after classes were over. So, about the confession stuff, I'm really sorry that it took me so long before I could give you my answer. I thought things over and I wanted to give my earnest answer, and so...
Oh, don't be. I really don't mind that. Besides, this kind of allowed me to compose myself, do a double take, and...
You mean...
Yep, I really love you, Sakuraba-kun, just as I suspected.
Yeah?
Just you. You've been running through my mind during these past 3 days. Like, it was from the moment I first saw you back at the arcade until now. In conclusion, you're just the bestest. The one I stand for, Sakata-bakun, or something like that.
Huh? Really? Happy to hear that.
Seriously? Oh, does that mean we're gonna date now?
I still have this favor to ask you before we go into that.
A favor? You mean something related to playing video games?
I want to set things straight and do the right thing before I date you. And so I wanted to set up this final match. I want to hit you with my best. I'm gonna show you how serious I am about this. Win you over and make my confession.
Okie dokie. If I lose, I'll be your girlfriend. I must say this in advance. Hope we'll get along starting today. Treat me like your princess, okay?
Our relationship, which all started from a simple video game, was now on the line through a match. It's now up to this whether we can take such a relationship to another level. And that should have been the case, but I somehow lost this match.
Huh? No! Why did I win just now out of all times? Oh, really, Anna?
No, I want a rematch! I'm sure I dished out the best I had for that match, but somehow I still lost in the end. After that, I was real glad that I was able to win this rematch against her. Now I can finally take a breather.
What? You're going to break up with me?
That's what I heard when I was walking in the hallway. The voice belonged to a girl named Himika Akazawa, a classmate of mine. Yikes. That's a breakup. Yeah, I'm gonna date Kaede. Makoto Kuzumura, the class's most attractive man, was telling her it was over. And he is someone who constantly goes through different girlfriends.
I'm sorry, Himika.
It was Kaede Kawamura. Not only is she pretty, she has a nice personality as well. She's very popular among the boys. Imagine bringing the new girl to your breakup. How terrible.
Why?
You're too uptight.
But I'm just a good student.
I don't like the difference in your personality. You look easy, but you're uptight. So I'm done with you.
What the hell? That's so mean. I'm sorry, Himika.
Don't apologize to her. Let's go.
That's just so mean. It's our 3-month anniversary.
Jeez, he really is a piece of crap. I don't blame her for crying. Are you okay?
Who is it?
Ichizen.
Seriously, who are you?
Oh, she doesn't remember me. We were in the same class our sophomore year. Remember we were in the same class in our sophomore year? Yuma Ichizen.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Oh no, don't worry about it.
Don't tell anyone about what just happened.
I won't say anything, but...
I know. People will figure it out with how they're acting. But I don't want anyone to find out that I was crying. I have some pride, you know?
Okay, I understand. My mouth is shut.
I know. I'm such a mess.
Miss Akazawa.
I can't believe that the girl I was friends with stole my boyfriend. I felt like they were getting more friendly recently, and yeah, you can laugh at me. I know it's funny.
I'm not gonna laugh. Why would I laugh at a girl who was betrayed by her friend and boyfriend?
Huh?
You don't have to force yourself to accept it either. Just accept that you're upset and mad.
It's not like I'll get back Makoto if I get angry. I'll just be more miserable.
Is that how you're convincing yourself? You even cried. That was how you really feel, right?
But
There's one person here, and it's just this lonely nerd. Just cry it out and get mad. If you try to force yourself to accept it and ignore your emotions, you're just gonna be upset.
I still liked him.
I know.
I knew that I would probably be dumped by him, just like the other girls. But I was just so happy that he was interested in me, and I just rolled over like a dog. He was so cool and kind. I thought maybe I would be different.
I see.
Sucks. I still like him. This is so unfair.
She must be a very kind soul. She wasn't upset. She was sad. Even after that terrible act. Felt bad watching her, but... So, what do you want to do? You want to get him back?
I don't even know. Even if I did get back with him, he'd probably just dump me again.
But you're not satisfied. What do you want to do about it?
I want to show him up. I want to make him regret ever dumping me.
Okay, then we need to look forward. Don't look back. You need to become the beautiful girl that everyone wants, even Makoto. I think you can do that.
You're,
Hmm?
You look so calm, but you know what you're talking about.
I mean, there's no one around listening, so... I was honestly just pissed at Kuzumura. So I don't want her to just let this go unpunished. I think she could become someone so great that he will regret it.
But what should I do? I think I was trying pretty hard to look pretty.
I'm not exactly fashionable, so I don't know.
But you're a guy. What kind of things do you like?
I like innocent looks, but...
Innocent, huh?
Oh, why do you look like kind of an easy girl?
Huh. You don't have any breaks, huh?
I mean, you don't really sound easy after hearing you talk.
I mean, I was actually pretty bland during middle school, and I wanted to look better in high school, so I did what I could to look good.
Ah, so you really blossomed in high school, huh?
Don't be so blunt!
I'm sorry. But then, how about dyeing your hair black?
That'll just be bland again.
That doesn't mean you're bland. A lot of the beautiful girls in Madonnas and mangas have black hair. I think you'd look good with black hair, and you can go for the innocent look.
You're really recommending your own taste, huh?
I'm sorry. If you don't like it, you should do whatever you feel like.
I mean, you're being helpful, so maybe I'll give it a shot. Are you free after class?
Huh?
I want to go by the beauty salon and buy some clothes. Can you come with?
What? Me?
You're helping me with your opinions. I need to know what suits me well. Or are you just gonna leave after dropping your personal recommendations on me?
I mean, okay. I'll go with you.
Yay! Thank you!
You're welcome. Whatever. It's only for today. I don't know how to choose clothes at all, so maybe she'll figure it out and leave me alone. After class...
Oh, hey, Echi-san!
Akazawa!
Alright, let's go!
What's going on? That's Akazawa from next door. I thought she was Kuzumura's girl. I think Kuzumura swapped girls from Akazawa to Kawamura.
Well, Himeka, I don't know if that's a good look. Kaede? Even if you're hurt after being dumped like trash, it's probably not okay to be so thirsty for a rebound. Feel bad for Echi-san that's just being used by you. That's not what this is. Hey, Echi-san. Can't really talk about it out loud because I feel bad for Himeka. But Himeka used to always ask Kuzumura for money. So you're just going to be her new ATM.
You should really stop thinking people are stupid.
What?
You think you could mess with me just because I was a quiet introvert? I'm not stupid enough to believe your lies.
What the hell? I'm giving you a friendly warning.
Warning? I'm pretty sure you're just lying to trick someone.
I wouldn't do that! How could you be so mean?
Kuzumura would never just give money to a girl. You're lying to hurt Akazawa. I feel like that's meaner than what I'm saying.
What the hell is your problem, you introverted nerd?
Wow! Did she just say nerd? Wow, she's got a mouth on her.
Oh shit. And she was trying to hurt Akazawa. She's the worst. Kuzumura is pretty shitty, but I feel like Karumura was working behind the scenes to make it happen. No!
She was considered the cute girl in the class who had a great personality. That one mistake cost her everything. She was instantly unpopular. Imagine losing your cool and showing your real personality. She must not have expected my retaliation. She tried to hurt someone. This is punishment. Akazawa, let's go.
But...
Don't worry about her. She was trying to plot against you. This is her fault.
I see.
I went to the lockers and walked outside.
Thank you for that.
Oh, sorry for intruding.
I was a little surprised. I didn't expect you to stick up for me that much.
It just kind of pissed me off. The fact that she came at that moment to get in the way means that Kawamura sees Akazawa as an enemy. She was trying to really kick her while she was down, and I was pissed about it.
Thank you. I feel a lot better.
I see. I'm glad I could be of service. Whoa, she's really cute when she smiles. She just looks good. I was thinking about all of it while I headed to the beauty salon with her.
How does it look?
Oh my god, she's cuter than the girls on TV. I swear she should be on TV.
Say something.
Oh. You look really cute.
You could have said it looked good on me.
Oh, sorry.
If you're going to compliment me, don't apologize for it. Anyway, we need to pick my clothes next. What do you think I should wear?
I don't think you even need new clothes, to be honest. You wear a uniform at school anyway.
So I'll take that as a compliment, I guess?
I mean, yeah. I think you look great without having to buy a new outfit. Because you're incredibly cute.
I see. Thank you.
Oh, I haven't really done anything, so...
No, you gave me your advice. And I was happy that you said I was cute.
Oh, that's it. She's too cute.
And I actually want you to pick out some clothes for me.
Huh?
I want to see how cute you can get. And I want to show Makoto how much he lost. And tomorrow is Saturday, so you can show off your new clothes and new hair.
Okay, then.
How is it?
She wore the clothes that I chose and showed me. She was incredibly shy. Oh, too cute.
Does it look weird?
No, it's really cute. Really cute.
Okay.
My heart is gonna give out with how cute she is.
Okay, can you hear me out?
Yeah?
Pretend to be my boyfriend.
What?
I want to reject Makoto when he comes back to me because I have you now.
She's serious. But I'm not good enough for you, and I think he'll mock you for it. If anything, he'll think he has a chance.
You think so? I don't think so.
Akazawa?
I'm pretty simple-minded, so I don't think I'll be able to resist his begging. So I want you to be with me, because you're strong.
Okay. I can't turn down a request if it's a girl begging this much. Even introverts have pride.
Really? Let's go to the beauty salon.
What?
You should dress up too. Don't worry, I'll pay.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Don't worry about it. You're gonna date me. Or is that a no?
Okay.
Really? Yay! Sorry we keep going back and forth.
That's okay, but I didn't know you had so much money.
I always worked my part-time job for dates and clothes. I always pay for dates too.
That guy is seriously trash. We went back to the beauty salon.
Oh my gosh. You're incredible.
Really?
Yeah, it looks great. Why didn't you change your hairstyle before?
I don't like it when people look at me, and if I just keep it messy, people won't look at me.
I see. Anyway, let's go buy clothes. I'm gonna pick out a great outfit for you.
You think I'll be that different?
I think so. I just want to make you mine.
What? I was taken away by Akazawa to the clothing store. The next Saturday. Is he really coming here?
No doubt. Kara was talking so loud to make sure I could hear that they would be coming here today.
Wow, that rotten woman would do that.
Yeah, seriously, Rotten. Okay, I'm going to be at the water fountain on Makoto's house side.
We were aiming for Kuzumura to try to flirt with her. It'd be better if he started talking to her instead of us talking to him, considering it would show we weren't interested. Man, Akazawa, Himeka, seriously beautiful. You could see people around the park staring at Himeka's beauty. A few minutes later, Kawamura came, but she just looked pissy and didn't notice. I think she was just upset because there was a girl that was cuter than her. A little while later, probably about the time he was supposed to be meeting up with her, or a little later, Kuzumura showed up. But he wasn't happy to see Kawamura. Oh my god! That girl's beautiful! Are you here by yourself? I don't believe it. I figured he would do that, but he seriously ignored Kawamura and went to flirt with her.
Oh my god. You're the worst.
Huh?
I was waiting for someone else. Can't believe I run into you.
You? Himika?
What? Himika? What are you surprised about? Is it that crazy that I'm dressed up?
No! Why don't you always dress up? You were that cute? Hey, let's get back together.
Wait, what? What are you saying?
Shut up! No one likes you, you rotten hoe!
Excuse you? What the hell? Well, you're actually such a terrible human.
Whatever. You like me, right? Let's get back together.
Leave me alone. I don't like you anymore. I have... Ah, there he is.
Sorry, did I keep you waiting?
No, not at all. I just came a little early because I was so excited to go on a date.
What? Who is that?
It's my boyfriend. By the way, he goes to our school. No, there's someone that good looking here?
No! There is no one better looking than me at our school!
Well, what a loser. Talk about overconfident. He's miles above you.
What the hell did you say? Cut it out, Kuzumura. What did you say?
Is that Echizen?
What? Who even is that? You shouldn't care who I am. But if you hurt her, I'll be sure you get yours too. Piece of shit! He shouted out loud and ran off.
He just backed down. Who are you, Yuma?
Oh, I didn't do anything. I just figured with how he was at school, he only picks up people weaker than him. So I scared him a little bit. I didn't expect it to go this easy, though.
Echizen? You're good looking.
Why are you fidgeting? Did you forget about what happened at school? No one is attracted to you considering how rotten you are. You should probably go after Kuzumura. I don't think there are any boys who'll be interested in you left at our school anymore.
What? You're terrible. I'm going to tell everyone.
Sure, go for it.
You really nailed the coffin home.
Sorry, they really pissed me off. Did I scare you?
No, I'm okay. I feel better.
Good. So, I guess we're done, right? I was sad, but our relationship was strictly for getting back at Kuzumura. I just hope she doesn't take interest in other crappy men after this.
Wait,
Himika?
if you don't mind, will you still be my boyfriend?
What? What are you saying?
I like you, so please, take me officially? Please?
Of course! I like you too, so I'd love to!
Really? Let's have fun, Yuma.
We started dating. People were freaking out at school with how much Himika and I changed. Word immediately spread of our relationship. We spend our days never arguing, and we will eventually marry after we graduate college. In our new chapter of life, we have a lovely family. By the way, no one talked to Kuzumura or Kawamura after that. Yo, Katsumi! What's up, Soda? Next week's gonna be our exhibition game, you know. We're facing Minami School, right? Yeah! I heard their racist serves are pretty rad. I'm telling you, if I slack off with my receives, my arm's a goner. You got this. Losing your arm's the last thing that's gonna happen. Today's lunch was nothing unusual. I, Sota Haiba, was just bantering with my friend, Katsumi Goto, like always. But things soon after this thing happened.
Goto-kun, you remembered what Teach Kawanishi told you after class.
Oh, it's you, Ayase? Yep, got him loud and clear.
Then it should be fine. I'm counting on you, okay?
Sure!
Oh, and Haibakun.
Huh? What's the matter, Ayase?
Leaving your uniform unbuttons against the school policies.
Oops, sorry. Like, isn't this just hot during classes? Can't you see it's too sunny at this spot?
I didn't ask for any of your excuses.
Yeah, right. Ta-da! This good enough for you?
I guess that looks okay.
My apologies for causing you trouble.
I mean, you aren't really causing any trouble. It just kind of looked lame, in addition to you being one.
Did I do something wrong?
Nope. Okay. I'll see you later then, Goto-kun.
Gotcha! Dude, why does Ayase hate you?
So she does hate me, huh?
That's the way I look at it. I mean, just look at her.
You're kidding, right? Wow. Like, we should go there to hang out real soon, and bring everyone along too.
Ayase's really vibing well with the others, except you.
Sure looks like it.
So that begs the question. Did you do something to her? Probably something lewd, right? I mean, just look at her. She's really pretty. We're talking about Rinka Ayase here. Boys flock just to see her participating in a match, you know.
By the way,
Yeah?
you're really pushing that idea that I already did something wrong?
Am I wrong?
Dead wrong.
Sure, dude. So why does she hate you?
Beats me. Like, I want to know too why.
Aha! Oh, right!
Huh?
That sounds like a plan. Yep, looks fine to me. We'll go with that. You ought to do that.
What's getting you all fired up by yourself?
Look, dude, just fess up straight to Ayase. Nothing's gonna happen if you keep dilly-dallying.
Huh?
Besides, I just hatched up a really good plan.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Nah, not really.
Right. So you want to explain what's this all about?
Look, Tanaka's hospitalized at the moment, am I right?
Tanaka? Yeah, for appendicitis, right?
Yes, you are. So after classes, Teach Kawanishi's going there to hand out today's homework to him and...
Teach Kawanishi's gonna do that?
No, you're gonna do that.
And why would I?
Well, 2 of our class reps ought to go there and visit Tanaka. Counting me, that's 1, and...
Oh, Ayase. Was that the reason she talked to you just before?
You guessed it. And while we're at it, maybe you guys can build some rapport.
You just want to cut classes, ain't it, Katsumi?
Nah, not really. See, you'll be doing me a favor, Soda. You checking on her means more practice time for me, for our upcoming match, right? Honestly, that's it. Dude, I'm begging you. Mr. Boss Dude Manager.
Not fair. Do I really have a choice if it's our teen ace asking me this?
It's settled then.
So that's what happened. I'm now gonna go with Ayase to check up on Tanaka while she's hospitalized. So, was this the right way to the hospital?
Yeah.
Right, it was.
Is there something funny?
No, there's nothing to laugh about.
Awkward.
Crap, so she does hate I'm walking together with her. Look at that, she's so cranky right now. This is part of my duties too. If it all means more practice time for our team's ace, doing a few chores here and there as the team's manager should be a piece of cake. Hope she goes easy on me. Oh, a convenience store. Could we stop by for a minute?
Fine by me. You're buying something?
We're checking up on her. Guess it wouldn't hurt treating to her a snack or two. Let me see. Yep, found it. We'll go with these cookies.
Habanero cookies?
Yeah, definitely this one.
Gosh, that's so lame. Do you really think a girl would be happy getting those on any given day?
But Tanaka just loves anything spicy, so...
Seriously? And why do you know that? It's not like you two talk that much too, isn't it?
I guess so. Still, I mean, it's pretty common seeing her eat something spicy.
So you're observing Tanaka all these times, huh?
Well, not just her. Look, Ayase, I know for a fact that you simply love those apple-flavored gummies, right? Here, you can have these.
For what reason should I be accepting this?
And also, I do know too that you're earnestly putting effort into our club activities, Ayase, so please accept this. Just something to cheer you on. So, no?
Okay, thanks. Thanks for coming all the way here, you two. You didn't have to. Don't mention it. Okay, forget these. I mean, it's tough having a surgery, like really. Oh, but I'm leaving in 2 days. Hold on. What's Haiba doing here? Look, you won't find any panties here, however you rummage all you want. What? You're the worst, Haiba-kun!
You're getting me all wrong here. I tagged along to check up on you, Tanaka, and even got your favorite snack. That's all, really.
That's the newest habanero cookies. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Thanks.
But none of this extreme stuff before you leave the hospital. It's gonna be bad for you. I'm thinking of asking the nurse to hold on to these for a while.
Gosh, is there really a need to wait? Meanie, you stingy meanie.
If you want to eat this ASAP, it's best you rest and stay still for these remaining 2 days.
Really, Haiba, I didn't know you'd be the type who would go into such lengths.
But having a goal you're keen on keeps you motivated, right?
But I'm already trying my best here. A friendly advice. The girls will hate you if you keep doing things like this. Like Ayase, agree? Don't you just hate guys like this? Me? Uh-huh. You. Right. I agree. However, I think Hype is not entirely wrong on this one. Ayase, you traitor. Sorry.
Oh, that was unexpected.
What?
Thanks for having my back. Just when I thought you honestly hated me all this time, Ayase, this happened.
But it's not like I hate you, really.
If that's the case, then why are you avoiding me?
I'm not avoiding you or anything.
Is that so? I must be mistaken then.
Yeah, you're misreading things. I mean, it's not that I hate you or avoiding you, it's just...
Just what?
Forget it.
Okay, let's leave it at that. Shall we go back to our school? You still have club activities after this, right?
So hey, tell me, is it fun working as our club's manager?
It's rewarding, I'll give you that.
Huh. No plans to being back as a player?
I already stopped playing after middle school, so we continued chatting about such silly things until we reached the gymnasium. Back in middle school, I was sort of a volleyball player who's on par with those playing as a rep in the interstate level. I was a middle blocker. Each ball that I set it up allowed our aces to go for that spike, one that decided it all. That surely kept me on my toes. It was different from being a spiker, a position which usually stole the spotlight, but that feeling of being able to support my teammates with my utmost efforts just to ensure victory, simply the best feeling ever. However, there's still one thing I wanted to try. It was far cooler than being a spiker, a libero, or even a middle blocker. And that's why I quit playing after middle school. Oops, my bad. Can you pass the ball over here? Sure thing.
Aiba, we're running low on sports drinks.
Got it. I'll go grab some after this was all over.
Where's the first aid kit?
Just right below the basketball ring.
Dude, that guy's working his ass off. I mean, Aiba, really?
I've heard Soda Senpai is a really famous middle blocker back in middle school. Wonder what made him quit. Maybe an injury?
Might be. Man, I would just quit if there was no way I could be a player, though. Being a manager? Seriously? Like, he's just clinging on for dear life. Kinda pathetic if you ask me. Just plain lame.
Goto-kun, those freshmen seem to be chattering behind our backs. You fine with this?
Leave them be. Let them talk all they want.
But
I mean, the dude's totally chill with it.
the dude...
There's really no one other than Soda, right? Look, just leave them alone.
Jeez, I don't really know what's running through Haiba-kun's mind.
You're here, coach? What brings you here?
Oh, Haiba. You see, I came here with these keys as I'm supposed to shut them gym doors, but Hayase's still practicing, and now I'm sort of in a bit of a pickle.
No worries. I can close them for you.
Can I count on you, kid? Honestly, you'd do me a favor if you could help me out on this one, as I still have things to attend to.
Gotcha, coach. Leave this to me.
Oof!
Her shoes made a squeaky sound as it scraped against the wooden floor. The ball made a whooping sound, and then a roaring thud erupted across as the ball bounced past the court.
Oh, that was real close.
Practicing jump serves?
Yes, I am.
The way I see it, your tosses are kind of on point. Your posture, too. However, your timing's probably a bit off.
Eh?
Here, watch me. That feeling when your shoe squeaked as it scraped across the floor was simply the best. It's been a while since I tossed the ball up for my own. I gestured my hand into the air, gained momentum, and thwack! The ball made a thundering echo, way louder than when Ayase did her serve, as it landed across the other court side and bounced away.
Oh my god.
Whew, that feels great. It has been a while, but glad I can still hit him hard. Hitting something like this should probably be a piece of cake for you, Ayase.
Really?
Yep. The way I see it, seems like you're kind of impatient with these. My advice is just hold on for a little bit longer till you lunge forward and whack 'em.
My timing's a bit off, huh? Got it.
Yeah, this won't do. Look, patience is the key. You're jumping way too early.
Sorry, can I have another shot at it?
Guess there's no helping it. Sure, I'll take you on. All these are just a sort of muscle memory, so you really have to work on them at a steady pace.
Thanks.
Keep your eyes on the ball!
Yes,
That won't do. You're not looking at all.
that was my bad.
Oh, right. See, Ayase? Can you try tossing the ball lightly? It should feel like a casual throw into the air.
Oh, why?
Look, just try it for now. Just run on my silly idea for once.
Got it.
Run now!
Oh, okay.
As a squeaky sound echoed inside the gym, Ayase's body floated effortlessly into the air. Her form was a sight to behold. Everything was just perfect. As she smacked the ball, thud! There was no contesting that. That serve was just remarkable. Yep, good job!
You gotta be kidding me. It went in so perfectly. It was the best feeling ever.
Congrats! And try not to forget that feeling when you hit it, okay? Oh, it's really simple. So if you can't wait for the ball to fall down first, you toss them lightly into the air so it'll fall down fast. That's the trick to it. See, Ayase, you seem to be impatient when it comes to these. So I came up with something that matches your style.
I'm impatient? You're such a jerk.
Just telling the truth, right?
Ugh, you're such a bully, Haiba-kun.
Okay, that wraps up today's practice. Guess we should head home now. Plus, it's already dark outside. Here, I'll escort you home. Oh, that bicycle looks totally sick!
Wow, thanks. I saved up half a year for this. I was able to finally snag these. Oh, it was like love at first sight back then at the shop.
You need to take good care of those.
Yep. Is it okay to ask you something? I mean, you still have all those really impressive serves, but why quit being a player?
Performing well's not really the point here. Heck, and it's not like I got injured, too.
Well, you just made things more confusing. Don't you feel you're simply just a plain boring manager? Seriously, even the freshmen are making fun of you.
You thought the same too, Ayase? Just a manager, huh?
Huh?
Well, if that's what you think, you'll probably not understand this even if I go into the details of explaining this to you.
That wasn't called for. Oh, so you think I'm a dummy?
Nah, you're the one that's thinking I am in fact the dummy, wasn't it?
Ah, forget it.
Ayase, still sulking, ran into the railroad crossing. Clack, clack, clack. Then the crossing gate slowly went down, as if drawing a line to separate the world between us. And it was at that time where
What?
Is something wrong? We're gonna be a real bad spot if you don't hurry up.
No, my bicycle's stuck. Like my front wheels got caught in the gutter. Iba-kun, could you help me,
Before I realized it, my body subconsciously sprang forward. I leapt towards the boundary that separated both our worlds.
Yeah!
Sorry for grabbing your thighs without saying a word. I mean, you're in a real pinch. If you ask me, I really wanted to just run for it and leave the bicycle there, but after hearing she poured half a year of savings into this, there's really no way I'd ditch it all the way back there. Crap. So heavy.
That's really rude. I'm not heavy in the slightest. I'm just perfectly average.
No, not referring to that. Could you stop squirming for a moment? Your face is even blushing red. You're just making things real hard for me. Whew. A hair's breadth, we'd be a goner. I'm beat.
Iba-kun.
You okay?
Yes, I'm okay, but look, over there, honestly, I wanted you to press that emergency button.
Things went so fast, I even forgot there was that button. If I did, the warning light would shine bright red, alerting the train driver of any accident that might have occurred. Yeah, you are right. Sorry. Obviously, that's the first thing any sane person do. My head went all blank there for a second.
Don't be. I'm really glad you saved me back there. I owe you my thanks.
Don't mention it.
What's the matter?
I was surprised to see that the usual cheery Ayase had tears flowing down from her cheeks. I should be the one asking that! Why are you crying?
Am I crying? Huh?
Ayase's petite body trembled. Seeing her like this, probably that fear she felt earlier finally all caught up to her. Ayase slumped against the floor and was wailing so hard. As the train completely passed, Ayase's sobs echoed throughout the serene night. So, you finally calmed down?
Sorry for making you worry.
I'm fine. So, what's up with the sudden tears? Was that scary?
I mean, there's that too, but I'm just real ashamed of myself.
You're ashamed?
I got stuck in the gutter, got real angry, and then ended up being rescued in the end. That was totally lame of me.
Jeez, lame? Well, you're not completely wrong there.
Ugh, you're such a real jerk, Iba-kun.
By the way, so yeah, I wanted to be an athletic trainer in the future.
What are you blurting out all of a sudden?
That was the reason why I quit playing. You wanted to know, right? Seems like I was pretty far from the average individual since I was little. While everyone longed to be a Power Ranger, I, on the other hand, yearned to be a side character who got them heroes' backs. This hasn't changed till I grew up. In my own eyes, I kind of found those people who supported players way cooler than the players themselves. So that's how my story goes. Why I wanted to be a manager rather than an athlete.
Oh, so like, does an athletic trainer make sure the athletes are in top shape? I mean, treat their injuries maybe? So support them on a day-to-day basis.
To boot, competing with someone was not really my kind of thing. Instead, I want to be someone who can cheer on someone who's doing their best. Now tell me, Ayase, so just a manager, what you said earlier. But for me, it's 'cause I'm the manager. And being one is just totally awesome. Is that weird? Of course, being an athlete's really cool too, but being someone who gives all their best just to support and protect these players, they surely aren't losing to them if we are talking about pure awesomeness, right?
Ugh, turns out that was really lame of me. Seriously lame. Oh, I did in fact see you once compete at a match, Hypacon. That was back in middle school. You were really cool during that time. You simply stood out and stole the spotlight across the court. In fact, I yearned to be like you. So the reason why I even chose this high school was because I heard that here was your dream school.
Seriously? Is that it?
Yes, honestly, it was all for that. But I was left disappointed after enrolling here. I mean, like you quitting as a player and all that stuff. But still, that was really lame of me misunderstanding you. How totally cool of you, Hypacon. Just like back then. Nope, even better. Yep. You might even be way cooler now compared to when you were an athlete.
Nah, I don't think so.
No, like for real.
You think so?
Yes, I truly believe so.
Somehow things got kinda awkward for me, and I wasn't able to look at Ayase straight in her eye. But I guess the same went for Ayase. I got a glimpse from my side that her ears went all red. Plus, the way she fumbled over her words seemed strange to me. So, I noticed a few things after that happened. For one, I seem to have gotten a little closer to her. Ayase kind of softened up her attitude towards me, I'll tell that. Maybe pulling her out of that pinch made me her savior or something to that effect. But of course, I wasn't demanding any sort of favor just because of that. Besides, she somewhat seemed to get nervous whenever she's talking to me, and that can get awkward at times too.
So, Hypacon,
Yeah, Ayase?
I have these two favors to ask of you.
I'm all ears as long as it's doable for me.
Really? So, like, I want you to call me on a first name basis, and...
On a first name basis? Would Rinka-san be good enough?
Yep. Oh, right. Also, you can drop the honorifics, too.
Got it. So, Rinka.
Yes!
This is kind of awkward for me. Could you at least call me by my first name too?
Really? Yay! Okay then, Sota-kun.
And if you could just casually drop off the kun part too?
And that's still a bit too awkward for me. I just simply can't.
Look, who's saying that? But okay, maybe try that little by little. By the way, and that other thing you wanted from me?
I want you to keep me company for today's practice, too. Pretty please.
Oh, so that's what this is all about. Sure, I won't mind.
Thanks.
Wow, Rinka, you're really fired up for these practices, huh?
I mean, it's 'cause you have my back, right, Sota-kun?
Huh?
And you're even willing to support and cheer on each one who's doing their best, that's why. I want to dish out my bestest, too, so that you'll be cheering on and rooting for me. So that's it. I want to be someone of worth. Hope we'll get along, not just now, but for a very, very long time.
Upon hearing these, my heart throbbed really fast. I had this hunch, a feeling that I'll dedicate my life rooting for this girl. It was a similar feeling back then when I was setting up tosses for our team's ace, like imbibing that feeling of trust and confidence. However, this was a bit different. This one's more on the sweeter side, bit of feverish sensation, and it would take some time before I truly knew what this feeling was. I guess we'll save this story for another time.
Excuse me, can you help me?
It happened on my way to go manga shopping after school. My name is Taichi Ito, and a little girl came to me for help. What's wrong?
Hi, Nyanya. I think I dropped my wallet.
Oh no, that doesn't sound too good. Where do you think you dropped it?
I don't know.
Gosh, what should I do? Maybe I should take her to the nearest police station. Is your family nearby?
No, I came to play outside by myself.
I see. Alright. How about I take you to see if the police can help you?
No, I want to call my sister.
Oh, I see. Okay. Hold on a sec. I knew that taking her to the police station was the right thing to do, but I didn't want to force her or drag her there. Where's my phone? I forgot. My phone is at home. I was planning to go home right after buying a manga. I left my phone charging in my room.
Huh? Excuse me, are you okay?
Oh, it's nothing. Here's 100 yen. You can call your sister from a payphone with this. I have no idea how much it costs to make a call, but I'm hoping 100 yen will be enough.
Thank you, mister.
You're welcome. Do you know where the payphone is?
No, I don't.
It's okay. Here, we can go together. What was I thinking? She's a lost child. How would she have any idea where a payphone is? I shouldn't be making her feel anxious.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, why are you holding my hand?
My big sister told me I should hold your hand at times like these.
Times like these? What does that mean? I was a bit confused, but I figured she was holding my hand to avoid danger. Here, you can call your sister from here. Do you know the number?
Yeah?
I punched in the numbers as Nene-chan told me one by one.
Hello? Arishu?
Is that you, Nene? Where are you right now?
Oh gosh, her sister sounds furious at her.
You can't leave without telling me? How many times have I told you? You have to tell me where you're going whenever you leave the house.
Mister.
I wouldn't want to tell my sister about losing my wallet if she was fuming like this. Hello, let's calm down for a second.
Who are you? Oh no, did you kidnap Nene from our house?
Oh, it's nothing like that. I bumped into Nene-chan when she needed help. Nene-chan told me she lost her wallet.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have accused you.
The sister seems to understand the situation after I told her Nene-chan had lost her wallet. She sounds like a clever lady. Wait a minute. Her voice. It sounds familiar.
May I ask where you are right now? I will come to meet you to pick Nene up.
Oh, we're at... The sister was shocked when she heard where we were. According to the sister, the location where I found Nene-chan was far from home. She would have had to ride the train. No wonder she couldn't get home without her wallet. You'll be okay. Your sister's on the way.
She sounded real angry. I don't want to go home.
Oh, she's terrified. I would be if I were her too. She'll have to ride the train to get here, so we still have some time before she arrives. Do you want to get some ice cream from the supermarket together?
Ice cream? Really?
Sure.
Yay!
Way to go, Taichi. You diverted her attention. After getting the ice cream, we sat down so she could eat it.
Nene!
Her older sister arrived soon after. Wait, I know this girl. Fukutomi-san?
Ito-kun? Wait, was that you on the phone earlier?
Yeah, it was. What a coincidence, huh? The girl's name is Arisu Fukutomi. She's known as the prettiest girl in school. However, she has a cold attitude, which makes it hard to approach her. She's alone a lot of the time. That's why she's called the Lone Beauty and is considered out of everybody's league. Just FYI, although we're in the same class, I never talked to Fukutomi-san. I would have never imagined Fukutomi-san's little sister to have such a friendly character.
Are you friends with my sister?
Well, that would be one way to say it. Hey, Nene-chan, you have ice cream on your face.
Huh?
Stay still, I'll get it. There, it's all clean now.
Oh, thank you, mister.
You're welcome. Oh, I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing?
Well, because I dared to touch your precious little sister, Fukutomi-san.
What do you take me for, a villain? I'd have to be rotten to get angry at you for helping my sister.
Oh, Fukutomi-san, You're the scariest girl at school. Countless guys have confessed their feelings to her. She continues to knock every single one of them down. Some students have even started calling her the Ice Queen.
You don't have to be frightened by me. You helped my sister. I'll be nice to you.
I'm glad to hear that.
I appreciate you taking good care of Nene. I want to do something to thank you properly.
Hey, it's okay. It wasn't anything grand. Don't worry about it.
I always make sure to return every favor. Come, Nene. Say thank you to Ito-kun. We should go to the police station.
No! I want to stay with him, please!
Nene-chan?
Hey! Let him go, Nene! You've caused enough trouble for him!
No! You're angry with me!
I'm not! I promise I won't get angry if you let go of Ito-kun's shirt!
You're lying! You always say that and then you scold me anyway!
You're being overdramatic, Nene!
You always get angry with me!
That's because you break the rules!
There. Let's all take a breath. How about we all go to the police station together?
Mister...
Are you sure, Ito-kun?
Yeah, it's no big deal. I'd love to tag along. Nene-chan won't let go otherwise. I don't want to see Fukutomi-san getting any angrier. Imagining what Fukutomi-san might do when she bursts is terrifying. I have to prevent that from happening. I had no choice but to accompany the sisters to save Nene-chan from her sister's fury. Once we were done with the paperwork for Nene-chan's lost wallet,
Hey, I want to go to your house and see what it's like.
Nene-chan pulled at my sleeve and asked me if she could come over. She's probably still scared of being alone with Fukutomi-san. I get it. I would be terrified too.
Gosh, Nene, no! We're going home!
No, I don't want to say bye to him.
You usually listen to what I say. Why are you being so selfish today?
It's fine. Do you guys want to come over to my place?
Ito-kun?
Really? Like, really?
Sure. How can I say no to such a pretty girl like you? Your sister said you usually listen to others, but it's okay to have it your way sometimes, you know?
Ito-kun, you don't have to do this for us. I'll talk to her and make her understand.
It's okay. I'm serious. I like spending time with Nene-chan. It's fun.
Okay, well, I appreciate it.
I expected her to oppose. She's more flexible-minded than I thought. And so, Fukutomi-san joined us as we headed to my place. I told her I would bring Nene-chan home after we hung out, but she insisted on tagging along so she could take Nene-chan home herself. The prettiest girl in school was coming over. I was so nervous.
So, this is what a guy's room looks like.
I know it's a bit messy.
Oh, that's not what I meant. Everything is just so different.
It's just an ordinary guy's room. There's nothing special about it.
Your room is so weird. It's funny.
Really? It's weird?
Stop, Nene. Don't say things like that. She means no harm, Ito-kun. Nene is used to stuffed animals and toys all over her room. That's why she's saying your room is weird.
Nene-chan has never seen a guy's room before. I always thought Fukutomi-san had a cold personality, judging by how she acted at school. But she seems like a caring and considerate person.
This bed is so hard.
Nene, please stop bouncing around.
She takes good care of her sister. After that, Nene-chan and I enjoyed playing games on my phone. We had a great time together. As for Fukutomi-san, she sat close and watched us the whole time. She came to my place to watch over her little sister. I can tell how much she cares for Nene-chan. Nene-chan started nodding off soon after that. She fell asleep, so we decided to wrap things up.
Thank you, Ito-kun. It's been a long time since I've seen her laugh so much.
Is that so?
She doesn't seem like it, but she's usually not friendly like today. That's why she has no friends. Both of our parents work full-time. Nana rarely gets to see either of them. She never shows it, but I know she feels lonely. I'm glad I got to see her having so much fun today. I owe you one, Ito-kun.
It's okay. She's so pretty when she smiles. It's no biggie. I had a lot of fun with Nene-chan today as well. It'll be pretty tough carrying Nene-chan all the way home by yourself. Do you want me to come?
Yeah, that would be great. There's something I need to talk to you about anyways. I'll pay for your train tickets.
Hey, I have enough money to pay for transportation.
It's okay. You're coming to help us out. I can't let you pay for it.
You're so proper.
It's just common sense.
My bad.
Oh, I'm not angry at you, okay? I apologize if I sounded harsh.
Relax, I'm not offended. She's a nice person once you get to know her.
Do you really think that I'm a scary person?
Huh?
I mean, I already know that the kids at school are afraid of me. I didn't like the guys who followed me around. That's why I was acting cold towards them. But then the girls started avoiding me too, and it's not like I don't want friends.
I see. Now I understand. You know, honestly, yes. I was scared of you until we had a conversation.
I knew it.
But then, I saw how you treated Nene-chan today, and I realized I was wrong. You're a kind, considerate person who loves her sister very much.
Huh?
Everybody has this image of you, but that's because they haven't had the chance to get to know you. You'll have no problem making friends once you talk to them. Why don't you try approaching somebody for a conversation? A little effort goes a long way.
Are you sure that'll work?
Well, it certainly did for me.
Okay. Do you think, you can help me practice?
Help you practice?
Yeah, to tell you the truth, I'm not good at having conversations. I don't think I'll do well even if I approach somebody to start something. I would like to have some practice beforehand.
I see. There's no reason for me to say no. Okay, sure. I want to get to know you more anyways.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Fukutomi-san and I made a promise to make time to practice her communication skills. After that, I took her and Nene-chan home. Starting the next day...
This is the one!
Hey!
Yay! I win the game!
You look so happy, Nene.
Fukutomi-san, Nene-chan, and I began hanging out in Fukutomi-san's room after school. After a while...
Gosh, Nene fell asleep again.
Nene always falls asleep during our hangout sessions. She's a lot smaller than us. Nap time is crucial for a girl her age. She looks like an angel while she's sleeping. I liked watching her sleep so peacefully. Plus, once Nene falls asleep...
So there's this light novel called Chitsumio. It's so good.
I get to spend one-on-one time with Fukutomi-san like this. We were both nervous at the start, but we enjoy each other's company now. I found out that Fukutomi-san was a geek. She likes talking about light novels and anime. I was happy to find out we had the same interests. We get along quite well. One day at school... Huh? A letter? Put it in here. I opened my shoe locker to find a letter inside. I saw my name on the envelope. However, I had no idea who the sender was. It was a short letter. The sender wanted to meet me on the school rooftop after school. I headed up there after all my classes were done to find...
Oh,
Hey, Fukutomi-san. Wait, was the letter from you?
yeah, I wrote it.
Oh, okay.
Huh? Wait. Why do you look so disappointed?
Well, we're here to practice, right? You want to practice talking to a student? I thought I was going to get asked out. I'm so stupid for coming up here thinking that. I can't hide how disappointed I am. I wish you would have asked me straight up.
Oh, we're not here to practice anything.
Huh?
I didn't call you to practice anything. I called you up here to ask if you could be my boyfriend, Ito-kun.
What? What? Why would you ask a guy like me to be your boyfriend?
What do you mean, why? You're a great guy. I've loved every moment I've spent with you. I feel so fulfilled when we're together. Which means that I like you.
Are you being serious right now? Do you realize that you're way out of my league?
That's not for you to decide. What matters is that I like you. Isn't that a good enough reason for me to ask you out? I don't care what anybody else says. I like you, so give me an answer.
Fukutomi-san. Okay, let's go out.
Huh? You really mean that?
Why are you surprised? You're the one who asked me out.
Oh, I didn't think you would give me an answer right away.
She just told me to give her an answer. So then, will you be my girlfriend?
Of course. I've already told you how I feel. I would never say no. I'm so happy.
Thanks. I'm looking forward to our time together, Fukutomi, Arisu.
Me too, Taichi-kun.
Arisu and I hid our relationship at school and kept all the intimacy outside the school premises. Arisu is still keeping her distance from the other students at school. However, she's an affectionate person. It's probably only a matter of time before she warms up to them. I'm excited to spend my days with Arisu and Nene-chan, whom I promised to take care of too. Just FYI, the day I found Nene-chan was the first time she rode the train by herself. Nakase, you're meeting the client Saturday.
Oh, give me a break. I just went last week.
What, you have a problem with this or something?
Of course I do. You can't just send people out like this. Besides, I have work to do. I've only had 3 days off last month. 3! And I couldn't even rest.
Lazy bum. When I was your age, I bowed to my superiors and did everything I could, given the opportunity.
Who cares? Just because you can, doesn't mean you have to.
You think you can talk back to me? If you don't like this, then quit. There's plenty of people I can replace you with.
Oh, really? Then I guess I'll quit.
Don't bother handing in your resignation. I'll write it for you.
No, I'll write it. I'll make sure I get my last paycheck. My name's Rinto Nakase. After I graduated, I started working for an obviously exploitative company and did the best I could for 5 years. After all that effort, I'll have burnt through my savings in 6 months if I don't find another job. My story begins right after I walk out of that company. I spent 2 weeks taking it easy before job hunting. The company I was at was known for overworking its employees, so staying there for 5 years demonstrated patience and resilience. This quickly moved me on to the interview stage.
Tell us, Rinto Nakase, why do you want to work for this company?
You see, then she spoke up.
Hey.
Are you addressing me?
Yes, you. I have a few things I'd like to ask. Could you answer them for me?
Now? I'm about to explain why I'd like to join.
Skip it. You'll only say what we want to hear, and that's boring. Tell us something else. That's okay, right?
Yes, sure. Please go ahead.
Thank you. Sarinto, do you have a girlfriend?
Right now?
Yes. Do you, or don't you?
I don't.
I see. Do you play games?
I was too busy at my previous job to play much.
What's your favorite food?
I'd have to say omurice.
That's adorable. My favorite is Hamburg steak.
Miss Komori? We're about out of time.
Really? Then do you have anything you'd like to ask, Rinto?
In that case, since I'm transferring in, I was wondering what kind of work my coworkers have been doing.
I meant if there's anything you wanted to know about me.
What?
Miss Komori, please be more serious about this.
So my interview ended on that note.
Phew, glad that's over. Did you just finish your interview?
Yeah, I did. You too?
Yep. I hope we both get hired. Were you really nervous?
I wouldn't say that, but there was a weird person in my interview. I wonder if she was testing my communication skills.
What do you mean by weird?
She was really pretty, but she just kept asking personal questions, you know?
That is pretty weird. but it sounds like you might have had Yasuka Komori.
Komori? Yeah, that was her name.
Wait, you applied to this company without knowing who she is?
Is she famous?
Are you serious? Yasuka Komori is a designer at this company. Sure, she's the CEO's niece, but she's very talented. 90% of the top designs are her work.
I never would have guessed.
You're awfully calm about this.
I mean, I don't know much about this stuff.
Uh-huh, sure. Well, we'll be joining at the same time if we're hired. So I hope we can talk more then.
I saw him at the welcoming event for new hires 2 months later, and we exchanged contact information. His name is Saiki, and knowing him made me feel better about working here.
Hey, Rinto! Miss Komori's asking for you again.
Again?
Must be hard being popular.
That's not how it is.
What do you two really do?
We eat and talk together, I guess.
That makes her sound like a co-mother. Sorry, that was rude of me.
Nah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. On that note, can you do something about this, Chief?
Sorry, Nakase. Yasuka's work really supports our company, so we put a lot of effort in giving her a good working environment. As you might expect, that's why she has her own room and all.
It has a refrigerator, a bed, and even a bath. Someone could live in that room.
She actually does live in that room. Anyway, please go along with this. If Yasuka gets upset, it'll be a huge mess to clean up.
At the end of my job search, I joined a company with much better working conditions than my last one. The salary is high, I can take paid time off, overtime is paid for, and all of my coworkers are great people. I'm actually motivated to work. And then there's that strange woman from my interview. Yasuka Komori calls for me personally every so often. I'm here.
Oh, Rinto, come on in.
Sorry for interrupting.
Not at all.
Is this what you called me for?
That's right. Please join me for some tea.
I was in the middle of something, you know?
Oh, so was I. But taking breaks is important too.
Just 1 cup then.
Yay! I also brought cakes. Which would you like?
Something not too sweet, preferably.
Really? I didn't expect that. Then have this chocolate cake, and I'll have the rest.
That's 4 cakes, you know.
Trust me, I'll be fine.
If I may ask you something.
Oh? Are you finally interested in asking about me? What do you want to know? Fire away. I'll even tell you my measurements.
I'm not asking about those.
Darn, I guessed wrong. But I have a good eye for fashion.
Yes, I can already see that.
Oh, can you? You seem extra interested in me today.
Wait, stop! Not now! Whoa, this cake's delicious.
Right? It's from my favorite shop.
It is? You picked well.
I can take you there sometime. Food eaten on the terrace is especially good.
I'd like that.
Then let's do it. So? You said you wanted to ask me something. What is it?
Well, why have you taken an interest in me, Miss Komori?
I'll answer you on one condition.
What is it?
Please, call me by my first name.
Huh?
Is that a bad thing?
No, I wouldn't say that.
So, it's okay?
Sure. I'll call you Yasuka.
Good. Although, I'll need you to loosen up more later. Now, for your question. I do have a reason for calling you. Take a look at this.
It's a smartphone.
Right. You resemble this person.
Is he your ex-boyfriend?
No, just my favorite character.
What?
You look exactly like this character in my favorite smartphone game. See? So, I get excited when I talk to you.
Seriously? That's why you called me in?
That's right. Ideas are always clashing in my work, so it's important to de-stress. I can't think when there's too much noise in my head. The CEO knows this, so he's given me my own room and office.
Enough was enough. I'm at the end of my rope, and this can't continue, I thought. But before I could voice my objection...
Oh, I've got it! Yes, yes, yes!
What is it?
I've just got an idea. I have to work on this immediately.
Yasuka hurried to her workspace further in. Taking a peek, I saw lots of unfinished designs strewn around. There must have been 100 or 200 of them. This put Yasuka in a slightly different light for me. I thought she was the type who only goofed off. I'll take care of the cups and plates.
Sorry to make you do that. Thank you.
No problem. I hope the design turns out well.
Thank you. Designs are the entire reason I'm here, so I'll do my best.
Her smile was overflowing with confidence. She looked so beautiful. Welcome back, Rinto. Must be hard. You want me to say something for you? You sure? Actually, I'm good for now. I can keep doing this a bit longer. Really? What's that for? Nothing. Miss Komori is really pretty, isn't she? That's not what this is about. All I was thinking was that I'll continue to see Yasuka so I can help bring out her best at work. That's literally it! Excuse me, are you Rinto Nakase? Yes, that's me. Thank you for being friends with my niece. Your niece? Yes, Yasuka. You're Yasuka's uncle? That's correct. Which makes you the CEO of this company, yes. Oh, excuse me. No, I don't do much. She's been a big help for me. Relax, relax. Really, I'm grateful to you. Who, me? You've been eating with her in all these days, aren't you? That girl's a genius as a designer, but she completely loses sight of everything around her when she's focused on her work. She forgets to eat and doesn't take care of her health. But that hasn't been the case recently. She's been asking for cakes and minding her appearance more. She's even cooking more. And it's all because of you. I really don't think I've done anything. I suppose you wouldn't. We usually don't notice how we affect others, but Yasuka's behavior is most certainly due to your friendship. Thank you again. You don't have to bow, really. I hope you continue to have a good relationship with her. She's the treasure of this whole company. I really didn't expect the CEO of all people to bow his head to me.
Did he surprise you?
Well, yeah, of course.
To me, he's just my sweet, loving uncle, so that's probably why I'm not surprised.
He also told me you've often forgotten to eat until recently. Is that true?
Yeah, it is. It's usually been something light, finger foods or something like jello or onigiri. I've run out of energy because I've only had one meal a day. Food used to be just a source of energy to me, and it didn't matter what I ate as long as I could move and work.
Used to be?
Yes.
Meaning things are different now?
Right. Eating with you is fun, and the food tastes more delicious. This is the first time I've enjoyed anything as much as I enjoy my work.
Then please continue to eat proper meals.
I'll try, as long as you keep coming by.
Well, the CEO also asked me to do as much.
Not very forthcoming, are you?
Yasuka smiled cheerfully. Rinto, you hear the rumors? What about? Takahata from sales got moved to another branch. Again? Another transfer? People are wondering if it's because of an office romance. That's ridiculous! Takeda from sales is also transferring, and the two of them have been dating, you know. I didn't know that. Dude. Well, whatever. Just be careful, Rinto. Be careful of what? Of you and Miss Komori. Duh. After that rumor started spreading, Yasuka stopped calling for me to see her. I started realizing that all of our time spent together was solely because she asked for me. I've never once asked to meet with her. We won't see each other if she doesn't speak up. Because of that, I got more done and haven't needed to work overtime as much. But I felt like there was something gnawing at my heart. Excuse me, Chief. I'd like to take a half day today. No problem. Go ahead. Thank you, sir. What's wrong? I'm going to see Yasuka. I want to know why she hasn't been asking to see me. Then just go and see her like you always do. Why take time off? Because it's for personal reasons. This doesn't have to do with work. You really are a straight arrow. Although I've been here countless times since being hired, I was really nervous for some reason, Probably because this is the first time I've chosen to come see her.
Who is it? I'm busy right now.
Hi, it's me.
Rinto. Why are you here?
To see you. Can you open the door?
And why do you want to see me?
Come on. What more reason do I need?
We're at work. Is this really okay right now?
What are you even saying?
I think I'm being quite clear.
I'm off the clock, so I'm fine. I'm not going anywhere until you open this door.
In that case, can you wait a bit?
What's wrong?
I want to clean the room and put some makeup on.
Okay. On that note, have you been eating properly?
No, I don't think I have.
I'll grab you something then. It's been a while, so let's eat together. I picked up lunch from a nearby supermarket while Yasuka got herself ready. I got you a Hamburg steak lunch.
Thank you. Hamburg steaks are my favorite.
I know. That's why I picked it for you. I haven't forgotten that bit of info for my interview. So,
What is it?
I wanted to ask why you haven't asked to see me recently.
Do I have to answer?
After all the time we've spent together, I think I have a right to know.
You've heard about the 2 people who got transferred, right?
That thing with Takahata, you mean?
Yes, that.
What does that have to do with this?
I heard they left because they had an office romance. That's why I stopped calling for you. You've finally gotten used to things here, and you said you liked working here. If you got transferred because of me...
What? Why would that happen? We're not going out or anything.
We're not. But I really like you.
You... what? Like, romantically? Not like a pet or something?
Are you serious? Do you think I'd let you in my room if I wasn't interested?
Slow down. This still doesn't make sense. Why would you call for me so often if you didn't want to interrupt me during work?
Huh? I told my uncle that I was interested in you after your interview, and he told me I could call for you anytime. I'm sorry. Have I been bothering you this whole time?
So you really didn't think any of this?
What do you mean? I put makeup on and had food ready for us.
That's not what I mean. I mean, you really didn't consider you were interrupting whatever I was doing to see me?
Yes. I guess I have been bothering you.
I suppose you could say that. But it stopped bothering me at some point. It's fun talking to you. So I've been working to get things done faster. Thanks to you, I've picked things up faster than the other new hires.
That makes me feel a little better. And I know I'm making excuses, but I'm really bad with things outside of work, and I have a hard time being considerate of others.
I know. I caught on to that during my interview.
Oh, sorry.
But now I think it's kind of attractive.
Rinto.
That reminds me. I stopped by the CEO's office to ask something before coming here. Takahata and Takeda weren't transferred because of a workplace romance. Takeda was already going to be transferred, and Takahata asked to transfer to a branch office because his parents are going into nursing care. The timing just happened to overlap, which was what sparked the rumors.
Really? That's it?
More importantly, why didn't you just ask your uncle about what happened?
Because I was too embarrassed to admit how I feel about you in front of him.
I think you're a little too late for that one. You really aren't good at anything besides work, huh?
Oh, you don't have to remind me. But this means it's okay if I call for you again, right?
Nah, I don't think so.
Why?
I prefer keeping work separate from my private life.
I'm sorry. I don't know what people want to say if they don't tell me clearly and directly.
Then I'll rephrase. To me, it's really bad for significant others to see each other during work hours. If you're not careful, it can really come back to bite you.
When you say significant other...
Yasuka. Despite telling her directly, I couldn't help but smile at how cute she was looking clueless. Yasuka, do you want to have a workplace romance with me?
Spring of my junior year. I, Ryota Hasegawa, arrived at school, same as always. Hey, Ryota, morning. Takeshi, good morning. Why do you look so wiped out? Meh. I live far from school. I have to wake up early to get here. Oh, I feel you, man. And you always make your own bento, right? Well, I like cooking. It's not such a bad thing. Hey, so Tomi-san is here.
Good morning, Saotome-san. Oh, good morning.
Saotome-san, are you free after school today? Do you want to go to karaoke?
I can't. I have plans today.
Tomi-san is so cool, and she's gorgeous. Seeing her every morning is worth waking up early. But you don't have to wake up early every day. You're right, I live like 10 minutes away from the school. Ryota, did you hear? Apparently, Tomi-san is a model. How cool is that? She is? Yeah, I wasn't surprised to hear that though. I mean, look at her. She's beautiful and has a perfect body. And she's so cool and mysterious. Everything about her is wow. There's no way she wouldn't be a model. She's out of everyone's league, huh? Huh? What did you say? Oh, it's nothing. Ayaka Sayatomi. She's the most famous student at her school. She looks like a professional model, and she's frosty in a charismatic way. Obviously, the guys love her, but she's popular with the girls too. She is a queen bee of the school. However, she wasn't always like that. She used to be different. She used to be a crybaby, a weakling.
Ryota, help me.
Why am I thinking about that? Oh, yeah, Tomi-san.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning. Hey, did you see that? Tomi-san just said good morning to me. How do you know she was saying it to you? Oh, I knew it! Oh, I knew Tomi-san had feelings for Mioi! Gosh, the girls can't get enough of Mioi. You never listen to me. Hey, class is starting soon. Oh yeah, crap! Okay, see you later! Ayaka is my childhood friend. We're the only ones who know about that since we attend a high school far from our hometown. Ayaka used to be small back in middle school, but she changed tremendously once we hit high school. I don't know how to talk to Ayaka anymore since she's so attractive now. Our conversations end up pretty awkward, just like you saw a few seconds ago.
Good job, everybody. See you tomorrow.
Finally, school's over. I should get going. It's a long trip home. Hey, Ryota! Yeah? Takeshi, you okay? What's going on? You won't believe this. Everyone's talking about it. I just heard about it from the others. Elaborate, please. Hideki is gonna ask Sayatomi-san out today. What? Hideki? I always knew he had a thing for Sayatomi-san. Oh, I didn't know. It was so obvious. He always talks to Sayatomi-san every chance he gets. And he wanted to be on the student council with her too. Well, I guess Hideki is the only guy in school who isn't afraid to talk to Sayatomi-san. Hideki is one of our classmates. He's handsome and always has a ring of girls around him. He has many guy friends too, since he has such a good heart. The most famous girl in school is Ayaka. And everyone will agree Hideki is the most famous guy in school. Sayatomi-san, do you have a few seconds?
Huh? Yeah.
No! Sayatomi-san! I thought you were better than that! Don't go falling for that handsome dude! I thought you liked me! You must like me! How are you so confident? There's no time to wait! We have to follow him! Yeah. We followed Hideki and Ayaka out of the classroom and ended up behind the school. Sayatomi-san, I was hoping you would become my girlfriend.
Huh?
I've had feelings for you for a while, and I've heard the other students talking about, how we would look great together.
I'm sorry.
Huh?
I like somebody else. That's why I can't be your girlfriend.
I see. By the way, the guy you like, is he the one you always say hi to in the morning?
Well,
It's Takeshi, isn't it?
Takeshi?
You greeted him this morning too.
No, it's not him. It's the guy who was next to him.
Next, so that means...
Anyways, I'm sorry, but I can't be your girlfriend.
Hey, wait! Saya told me, San. I see. So you like him? Saya told me, San. Oh, I thought what we had was special. Wow, she done both of them at once. Gosh, whatever! I thought something was off. She would never like a guy like me. He got back up pretty fast. I can't stop thinking about whom she could like. I wonder what he's like. She's a model. She's probably into those tall, handsome, buff celebrity type men, eh? Yeah. Oh, my bad. I think I forgot something. I should go back to get it. Seriously, Ryota? You need to check your things before you go. Dude, you pulled me out of there before I could check anything. Oh, really? Crap! I'm late for after-school activities! Bye, Ryota. See you tomorrow. Time to go home. Hey, is this Ayaka's? I should get it to her just in case she needs it. Hello? Is nobody home? Ayaka should be home by now.
I'm coming.
Oh.
I'm sorry to keep you waiting.
Hey.
Ryota?
Oh, hey. Why did you shut the door? What the heck?
I'm back.
Can I ask you one thing? Why did you change your clothes?
I have no idea what you're talking about. So, what can I do for you?
You forgot your textbook at school. I thought you might need it.
Great. Thank you.
Okay, then. I'll be leaving now.
Oh, wait. You might as well come in since you're here already.
Huh?
My parents are coming home late tonight. I'm preparing dinner right now. You can eat here, if you want.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I might as well. I don't have anything else to do.
Okay. I'll be done in a bit. Make yourself at home.
Thanks, Ayaka. Wow, not much has changed here.
When was the last time you were here? Middle school?
I think so. We studied for exams together, remember? You know, it's been a while since the last time I properly talked to you.
I know.
Well, I guess it can't be helped. Ayaka, you're the queen bee of the school now. You wouldn't want me hanging around you.
That's not true.
Huh?
I want to. I wish I could talk to you.
Hold on a sec, Ayaka, calm yourself, okay? Wait, something is burning over there.
Huh?
Seriously, I smell something burning!
Oh my gosh! I forgot to turn off the gas stove! It's burning! Everything is burning!
Okay, what the heck is up with the kitchen? Why is everything so cluttered? How does a kitchen end up so messy?
I was looking for everything. I guess I took too much out.
Hey, the pot is overflowing!
I forgot about that! We've got everything under... Huh? What?
Ayaka, are you okay?
Ryota! Help me!
Hey, Ayaka, you're coming too close. What the hell happened to your cold personality?
It's only an act I put on at school.
An act?
It's not like I want to act that way. I had to. Everybody wanted me to act like that. I had no choice.
Okay, how about we talk about this after we clean the mess? We finished cleaning the kitchen and sat down to talk. So, that means you didn't mean to put on a cool attitude at first?
Right. You know how I grew so much after high school started? Everybody started labeling me as the cool girl because of my physical appearance.
I wasn't aware of that. Why didn't you tell them that that's not who you really are?
I tried. I really did. But you know me. You know what I'm like.
Oh, I see. You're still super shy. I thought you'd overcome that by now.
I haven't. Not at all. That's why I didn't know how to talk to anybody at first. I think that's why. Everybody kept thinking I was a cool person, when I'm not. Ryota?
So that's the story behind your cool girl image?
Don't laugh at me! Do you even realize how much damage this has done to my heart?
My bad. I understand how it was at first, but don't you have any friends you can talk to now? You should ask your close friends to ease everybody into seeing what you're like.
Well, I thought that would be the best way to do it, but... You know, how guys started liking me once I started high school?
Yeah? Oh, Hideki asked you out today, didn't he?
Yeah, so, I thought that maybe you like girls that are like that too.
Huh? Wait, do you mean that you kept your cool image because you thought I liked it?
Yes, so what?
To be honest, seeing you at school, I always thought you were really pretty. But I'm relieved to see that the old Ayaka isn't completely gone. It felt so nice talking to you today. I didn't know how to deal with this for a while. Once we became high schoolers, you became so beautiful. And I knew that I should be happy for my childhood friend's growth. Still, I felt a bit lonely about it. I didn't want to accept that the old Ayaka was gone.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I'm glad we talked today. I miss seeing you cry over little things, Ayaka.
Hey, that kind of sounds like an insult.
Oops. Let me use your kitchen. I'll make you dinner tonight.
Really? Are you sure? This is so exciting! It's been so long since I've had your food!
You used to come over to eat my cooking all the time.
Yeah, you make the best dishes, Rota.
Here, dig in.
This looks so delish! So good!
Calm down, you'll get food stuck in your throat.
Don't worry, I'm not.
Jeez, here, see, I told you. Did you drink some tea, Ayaka?
Thank you.
Why are you laughing?
Ryota, you haven't changed one bit. You're sweet, and you take good care of me.
I had a choice. You would have died if I hadn't taken care of you.
Hey, that's mean.
So what do you plan to do?
What do I plan to do?
About your situation at school. Are you gonna be the cool girl till you graduate?
Well, I was putting on an act in front of you. But I wasn't when I was around everyone else. It was pretty natural. I'm a shy person. I'm not the talkative type. Communicating isn't my best skill.
I don't think you need to change anything as long as you're happy with where you are. Oh, but I would prefer you not to act so cool around me anymore. I'm not into cool girls, just to make it clear.
Then, what kind of girl do you like?
Well, it's a secret.
What?
Who cares about me? Anyways, did you know that people are saying you're a model?
Hey, you deliberately changed the subject. Why would I ever be a model?
That's what I thought. I can imagine you puking from nerves every time you had a photo shoot.
That's right.
Don't sound so proud. Ayaka and I spent the rest of the day talking like old times. But little did I know, my life at school would change completely starting the next day. Yo, Ryota! Takeshi, good morning. Looking sleepy as always. Yeah. Hey, Satomi-san is here!
Good morning, Satome-san.
Oh, good morning.
Oh, hi, Satomi-san. There's something I need to talk to you about.
I'm sorry, but can it wait?
She's not the Ice Queen? Hey, wait. I think she's looking at us. Yeah.
Ryota.
Huh?
Ryota, good morning.
Oh, hey, good morning.
So, I was wondering, do you want to come over again? I want to try cooking again since I screwed up yesterday. And my mom said she misses you and wants to see you.
Oh, sure. It'd be nice to see her too.
So, Thomas-san, she's smiling.
Well, I've never seen Sarah Tommy-san look so happy.
Wait a second. He knows her mom?
Ryota, what? What the hell is going on? Starting this day, Ayaka started to show her true self only when she talked to me. It was nice to see Ayaka be herself at school, but I didn't realize how much attention it would draw to us. It's okay, I can handle it. Honestly, I don't care if Ayaka was cool or she was a crybaby. None of it mattered. All I wanted was for Ayaka to live her life to the fullest.
I shouldn't have gone to that sandlot baseball game. No matter how much I regretted it, I still had to go to work. My name is Arata Izumi, and I'm about to get on the train. The world is cruel. It always is. In the real world, kind humans who offer their seats to injured people in crutches don't exist. Don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm desperate for a seat, but a kind gesture or two would be greatly appreciated. Give it up, Arata. I don't know if I would have given up my seat if I saw somebody in crutches. It's just how the real world works. Gosh, I wouldn't have had that accident if my teammates didn't decide that losers would have to chug tequila. Look at me now. Chugging tequila would have been so much better.
Oh, would you like to sit?
Still, I recently discovered that the world isn't as cruel as I thought. There's still hope. This sweet woman, she offers her seat to me every time we meet on the morning train. You've been offering every day.
It's fine. To be completely honest, I only sit down because I know you'll be getting on later.
Oh gosh, I think I'm gonna cry. She looked great in her suit. Her silky hair draped down to her hip. I could tell she was naturally pretty since she didn't put too much makeup on. She's probably around my age. She's gorgeous. That's all there is to say. I remember her because we have been riding the same train since I started working. Plus, she's hard to forget. I appreciate this. Thank you.
Don't worry about it. We should all help each other out.
And she's kind. How does someone so pretty grow up to be such a kind person?
Well, I eat cheese every day.
So she's made with cheese.
Cheese is really good, you know?
I'm sorry. I hate cheese. I got to see the girl on the train every weekday after that. She saved me a seat every day. We started talking, which was lucky for me. So your name is Kisaragi-san?
It's strange how we just got to know each other's names. But I'm glad I can put a name to your face now.
You're wonderful.
Huh?
However, my time with her ended the day after my crutches came off. It happened so suddenly. Wait, where is she? I got on the train, planning on thanking her for being so caring, but I couldn't find her anywhere. Maybe she overslept. No way. Kisaragi-san doesn't seem like the type to be late for work. She probably went to the office early today. I'll thank her tomorrow. I continued to look for her after that, but she never showed up. Hey, Arata, are you okay? I haven't seen her face in 2 weeks. Oh, are you talking about the pretty girl on the train that helped you out? Yeah. Hey, I'm sure she's fine. Maybe she moved away or something. I hope she's okay. Hey, let's pull an all-nighter tonight. We'll go get drunk. We have work tomorrow. How does he do it? Oh, my head is banging. I escaped from pulling an all-nighter, but I consumed too much alcohol for sure. Oh gosh. Work is going to be hell for me tomorrow. The whiskey in my ginger ale and the shochu in my grape juice swarmed through my body. I was feeling like crap when... Huh? Is that... It was too dark to be sure, but she looked a lot like her. Kisaragi-san? What's she doing out here in the dark all alone? Hey, Arata, you don't know if it's Kisaragi-san or not yet. She uses a different train station than me. Still, I couldn't help but walk over to where she was sitting. Oh, it's you, Kisaragi-san!
Huh? Izumi-san?
I could see her clearer as I got closer. She had a pretty face and a mature demeanor. Yep, that's Kisaragi-san.
Why are you here?
That's what I wanted to ask you. Do you know how dangerous it is for a woman to be out here alone at this hour? It doesn't seem like something Kisaragi-san would do. She can't help staying out late because of work, but I didn't take her for the type to risk her safety like this.
Oh... I don't have anywhere to go.
What about your home? I wonder what happened to her. I was confused and curious, but I knew it wouldn't be the best idea to stick my head into personal matters. I think there's a hotel.
Well, I kind of left my wallet behind.
So she has no money to pay for anything. Okay then.
You don't have to waste your time on me. I put myself here. It's my fault.
Hey, I can't leave you out here by yourself. I mean, it's frightening just thinking about all the dangers that could harm this girl. Unfortunately, the world consists of more evil than good. You don't have to, but you're welcome to stay at my place.
Huh?
Don't get me wrong. I don't have any ulterior motives. I just don't think you should be out here alone.
But, Izumi-san, that's too much to ask.
If I go home knowing you're out here, I won't be able to sleep. Am I being too pushy? Kisaragi-san didn't say anything for a while. She's still the kind, caring woman who offered me her seat.
I can't say no after hearing you phrase it like that.
That sounded pushy. I apologize.
Oh, please, don't apologize. I should be thanking you for offering.
And so, I ended up showing Kisaragi-san into my room. Here, make yourself at home.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
It sucked not seeing her on the train for the past few weeks. Who would have thought I would end up bringing her back to my place like this? Kisaragi-san, are you hungry?
No. I ate dinner.
Okay then. A bath?
Oh, bath?
Do you not take baths?
No, of course. I always take baths before.
I wonder why her face is red. Oh no. Is she getting shy because this is a guy's room? I would understand why things would be awkward for her. I mean, we have only talked on the train.
So, you called me to your place for those reasons, right?
What's she trying to ask me? She'll be sleeping here. What else is there? I'll get a toothbrush for you at the store while you take a bath.
Huh?
What?
Does that mean you want to after I take a bath?
Do you want to play some games?
What?
Huh? Is something wrong? Your face looks like a tomato. Are you okay?
It's nothing. I think I misunderstood you.
Oh, I finally understood why the conversation with Kisaragi-san seemed off. But I get it. If I was a girl and a guy offered me to spend the night, I would have had the same ideas. Hey, I'm not planning on asking you to do anything like that. I just wanted to help you.
I'm well aware of that. I know you're not like that, Izumi-san.
I'll sleep in the bathroom if you're worried.
No, there's no need for you to do that.
I'm home.
I'm glad you're back, Izumi-san.
I returned to the apartment with amenities Kisaragi-san could use, and found her standing at the entrance wearing one of my shirts.
I'm sorry for making you go out so late at night. Oh, is something wrong?
She's wearing my shirt. Oh gosh. I guess I forgot to get the bath ready for you. I heard girls enjoy taking baths, but I usually only take showers. I should have remembered to fill the bathtub for her.
Oh, it's okay. I don't mind taking showers at all. Izumi-san, you're doing more than enough for me.
Don't worry about it. We should all help each other out. Right?
Huh?
I'm paying you back for being so kind to me when I was injured.
Izumi-san.
Oh, I wanted to ask you. How old are you?
Me? I'm 24 this year.
We're the same age. Well, we should talk casually then. I think it'll be easier for us that way.
That's fine with me. How about we call each other by our first names?
I didn't expect us to go that far yet. I had a feeling our ages were close, but I didn't expect us to be the same age.
I know, but I didn't want to speak so casually before knowing how old you were.
Same here. Hey, we should get some sleep.
What?
What do you mean, what? It's getting pretty late.
Rata-kun, don't you want to know?
She's probably asking me if I want to know why she can't go home tonight. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. If the time ever comes, you can tell me then. Don't feel like you owe me an explanation just because you're staying here.
You're strange.
Really? Well, right back at you. You're too kind to others, Kisaragi.
Do you think so?
Of course I do. I don't know anybody else who would save a seat on the train just to offer it to a stranger with crutches. Anyway, let's hit the sack. I have work tomorrow.
I'll sleep on the floor.
I'm not letting a girl sleep on the floor, okay? You get the bed.
Oh, thank you.
We went to sleep, and I was left curious about why Kisaragi had to leave her home. Still, it felt nice to be finally repaying her kindness. I fell asleep soon after. I must have been tired. The next day, I woke up to the sound of my alarm clock. Time for another long day at work. My head is pounding. I hate having hangovers. I'm still young, but 8 shots of tequila caused quite a bit of damage.
Oh, good morning.
What are you doing?
Oh, I had to do something. I figured I could thank you by making some breakfast.
Breakfast was the last thing on my mind. There was a beautiful girl in an apron in front of me. She's better at waking me up than my alarm clock. Wow, you didn't have to do that. It looks great. I didn't have to wait long until Kisaragi's home-cooked breakfast appeared on the dining table.
I'm glad you think so.
People who live alone don't usually cook very often.
Living alone gives you a chance to grow. I learned to cook because of it.
What's she talking about? I haven't grown a bit. Anyways, what do you plan on doing today? I have work, so I'll be leaving soon.
Well, I guess I should head home today. I don't have my wallet, and I don't want to cause any more trouble for you.
Oh, so you don't have a home.
Yeah, I kind of ran away yesterday.
Kisaragi looked like she was in pain, and I couldn't let it go. What is causing her so much distress? I didn't want her to look like that. Give me a call anytime you need help, okay?
Huh?
We should help each other out, remember?
Gosh, and you say I'm the nice one.
I'm only nice to people that I care about. I'm no Mother Teresa.
She's a woman. Thanks, though. I feel a bit better now.
Hey, you can leave my keys in my post box, okay?
Okay, good luck with your work.
It was nice to have somebody to say bye to. I haven't had that for a long time. I didn't realize how lonely my life had been. I hope your situation gets better. I left my apartment after waving goodbye to her. Oh, I'm gonna die. Kisaragi was probably the reason I felt so good in the morning. After saying bye to her, I spent the whole day fighting the headaches and the urge to puke all over the office floor. Speaking of which, I wonder if she's okay. She said she would go home, didn't she? I don't know what's going on with her life, and I have no idea what was going through her head yesterday. I hope everything turned out okay. Kisaragi?
Oh, Rata-kun.
Believe it or not, Kisaragi was waiting for me outside my door. I could tell she needed serious help. She was on the verge of breaking down. Why don't we go inside? There was no way I was letting her leave like that. I urged her to go into my apartment. Here, you must be freezing out there.
Thanks.
I made her a cup of hot coffee as soon as she sat down. She thanked me, but didn't reach out to take the coffee from me. Silence filled the room. Neither of us were talking. Or it was more like neither of us could find the words to start a conversation.
Arata-kun,
Huh?
would you help me if you could? Wait, ignore what I just said. Delete.
She probably didn't mean for the words to come out. Kisaragi hastily took back what she said. It was too late. I already heard her cry for help. I mean, I can't promise to do anything to help you. I don't know what's going on. There's a limit to what I'm capable of.
You're right. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said it.
Still, I want to help you through whatever you're going through, in any way I can. You cared for me when I was just a stranger. I want to repay you for what you did back then. It's the right thing to do. You don't have to think about thanking me or doing something in return. I'm doing this because you took care of me.
Wait, I didn't do much though. You don't have to repay me for anything.
The only thing that matters is how the person you helped feels about it. Your actions mean a lot more to me than you can ever imagine. That's why I want to do this.
Arata-kun.
If you need help, all you have to do is ask for it. I promise I'm here for you. I finished my long speech and started sipping on my coffee. Silence filled the room again. But then...
My family is very strict. I quit my job a few days ago. My father found out and told me to go to an omiai. He wants me to get married so he can pass on his company.
I was astounded when I heard her story. I had no idea her family owned a company. And it must be a huge company, considering that the word omiai came out.
I don't want to be forced into marriage. I think I have a right to find somebody I love. That's the only way I'll get married.
So that's why...
I couldn't stand being there.
She laughed it off, but I could tell how much she hated the situation. She wouldn't have left her house so suddenly otherwise. So you tried talking to your dad?
Not yet. I'm too afraid of how he'll react.
Kisaragi's head drooped down. Her shoulders were trembling. It was as if she was frightened. Okay. What do you want to do, Kisaragi?
I don't want an omiai.
In that case, you should tell him.
I know. I have to tell him, but I'm scared.
How about I go with you then?
Huh?
I've got your back. I'm going with you. I'll sit by your side if you plan on telling him over the phone, or I'll tag along if you want to tell him in person. I'll sit right next to you if that's what you need for moral support. You got this. Do what you need to do. I'm here for you. Kisaragi looked up at me. I saw tears were beginning to well up in her eyes. The good thing was, I don't think those tears were from disappointment or sorrow.
Oh. Oh, gosh. Hearing you say that, it's encouraging. Arata-kun,
Yeah?
can I try calling my dad now?
Kisaragi didn't look concerned at all. It was as if all her worries had drained away. She looked confident in her decision. She was ready to do this. Of course.
Thanks, Arata-kun.
The only thing I can do is be there for her. I sat next to her quietly as she dialed the phone.
Hello? Daddy?
The phone call took a while. I made sure not to leave the room and tried my best to show her my support. A few days after the phone call.
Arata-kun, I'm here.
Hey, come on in. Kisaragi has been visiting my apartment quite often since then. Hey, I thought you had a lot of work to do.
It's my day off today. I've been studying too hard these days. I seriously need a break.
Kisaragi talked things over with her father, and they came to a mutual conclusion. Yomiya was off, and Kisaragi is studying to prepare herself to take over the company. Her father isn't going easy on her. She told me the company name later on. It was one of the biggest cosmetic companies in Japan. Now that's impressive. Hey, I'm rooting for you. You picked this path for a reason.
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
Daddy told me he wants to meet you soon.
But why?
Well, I guess he's curious about you.
Why is he curious about me?
I mean, he wants to meet the guy who pushed me to speak my heart. You're the first guy who's done that ever.
Oh, okay. I understand where he's coming from.
Plus, Daddy wants to get to know you, because you might be his future son-in-law.
Wait a second. This conversation is spinning out of control. I don't know what's happening.
You know that I'm serious, right? You made me go against my father for the first time in my life. You ought to take responsibility for that.
Okay. But just so you know, I'm not doing this just because I have to take responsibility.
Do you mean to say that you really like me?
Kisaragi was totally messing with me. There was no trace of the desperate Kisaragi I saw a few days ago. She looked free and fulfilled. Even more than when I met her for the first time on the train. She's a bit annoying, but it suits her better than moping in front of my door. My thoughts ran back to a few days ago.
Daddy, I don't want to get married to just anybody. I'm only willing to date and marry the man I love.
I understand what you're trying to say. So who is this guy you love? I can't let you marry a guy with a suspicious background.
Don't worry, Daddy. The man I love is a guy who will push me to grow and be a better person. And he'll always be there for me.
I remember her always crying. She was crying because of how frustrated she was. All I could do was stand next to her. I wanted to make all her tears disappear. Because I was in love with Tena Wataka, my childhood friend. But my hands couldn't help wipe those tears away. Because she was frustrated and crying from losing to me. I knew how hard she worked. I knew how much time she spent studying for her tests. She would even go to the teacher's office after school to ask questions. I only put in 1 out of 10 of the effort that Tena put in, but when it came to her test scores, I was above her.
I lost to you again, Yu-kun. Oh, I'm so frustrated.
Tena. Honestly, Tena was a lot better than me. Now that we were in middle school, everyone knew how difficult it was to keep working hard. There might be times when you want to slack off, but Tena didn't compromise. I can't do that. I can't be like her.
But I'll win next time, I swear.
Middle school is coming to an end already.
It doesn't matter. I'll win in high school then. You'll be going to the same school as me, won't you?
The school that we both applied to? It was a famous preparatory school around this area. Tena, you're really something, aren't you?
What's that supposed to mean? Are you being sarcastic?
It's just my honest opinion. Let's head home now. Huh?
If I win against you, Yu-kun, will you do me one favor?
The dream of my old memory ended right there. When I opened my eyes, I saw a familiar ceiling above me. How many times have I seen that exact same dream? Feeling the residue of the dream had countless times in my heart, the morning light was soft and tender. The weather is great today. Outside the window, I could see a clear blue sky.
Hey, Yu-kun! Again?
Yeah, yup, again.
Why am I winning against you again?
Why are you so irritated by it? You had the best score in our grade again, didn't you?
Yeah, you're right. Thanks to you, my average grade is above 90%.
Stop that. Thanks to me, I didn't do anything.
Dummy, I'm being sarcastic.
I know that. You don't need to yell in my ear.
Because you keep joking around.
Tena,
What?
I did everything I could.
You keep lying.
No, I'm serious. Look at this.
Is this your answer sheet?
Yeah, pretty good, isn't it?
What is? I can read it from the left and the right. 60%, 60%, 60%, and another 60%. You have 60% on all your tests.
Why don't you understand how amazing this is?
You're barely passing. How is this amazing?
Why don't you understand? For some reason, the score distribution for these tests isn't written on the answer sheet.
Yeah?
So, based on the difficulty of each problem, the number of problems, and the trends of each instructor's grading system, I predicted the score distribution of each problem during the test.
Basically,
all these 60s are something I planned out.
you were playing a stupid game on your exams?
Hey, don't call it stupid.
Then I'll say it differently. It was a dumb game.
That doesn't make much of a difference.
Either way, take your test seriously.
I told you I did my absolute best. You try this method then. You'd never be able to achieve what I did.
Why would I purposely do that? Hey, why? You've been doing this since we started high school. Is something on your mind? You can talk to me about it.
You'll listen?
I knew it. Something happened, right?
Yeah, the truth is,
Yeah?
my childhood friend doesn't understand how serious I am.
What?
I do my absolute best on the test, but she tells me to take it seriously. I'm not even failing, but she tells me that it's bad to be borderline passing. She says things like, you might repeat this year. Do you think this is bullying?
What?
Yeah, that face. She always makes that kind of face to lecture me after every test.
Hey, Yuya, go outside. Let me strangle you a bit.
Oh, sorry, my joke went too far. But still, Tenna, you won against me.
Yeah, that's how it would be if we just looked at the test scores.
So, you know,
What?
isn't there something you want to tell me?
Tell you something. I already told you. Take it seriously.
Never mind. Come on, you should get back to your seat. As I said that, the bell to signal the end of our lunch break echoed around the school. Tenna was mad again. My voice had echoed into the autumn sky and disappeared with the wind. But it's not my fault. It's so much better to see her mad at me than to see her cry. Besides, if I win, I'll never be able to make that wish of hers come true. But I didn't think she would have forgotten. That girl, I swear. She's won against me so many times. Hurry up and tell me already, jeez. Wait, does this mean I have to keep getting lectured by her until she remembers?
Are you talking to yourself?
Huh? Tenna?
You can, talking to yourself in the middle of the street makes you look like a weird person.
Shut up. Were you eavesdropping?
Nope, I couldn't hear anything because you were talking too quietly.
I see.
Were you talking about something weird too?
What's that supposed to mean? What would I even say?
How should I know?
You don't know?
Gosh, your comebacks are boring too. What are we gonna do with you?
Give me a break.
What? I wonder what I should do.
You're still upset?
What are you saying? I'm not even upset. I won against you. You're the one who's supposed to be upset.
I'm not frustrated because that was the result I got from doing my test. Come on, let's just go home. Just like that, Tenna and I started walking side by side.
Why did you suddenly become like this?
You're still gonna talk about that? Let's talk about something more fun.
Like what?
Let's see. Like how my next door neighbor's cat escaped yesterday?
Next door neighbor? That's literally me. Besides, Miyako was just going for a walk, so she came home. Listen, I won't talk about it anymore, so answer me seriously.
Another what?
Why did you start slacking off on your tests after high school?
I told you a bunch of times already, I'm not slacking off.
Is that your honest answer?
Yeah, it is, so...
I got it.
You finally understand?
You're not the Yuya-kun that I've always known anymore.
Huh?
Whatever. I don't care anymore. Do whatever you want.
Hold on a second.
I won't.
Tenna!
What?
Are you crying?
I'm not.
You are. Why are you crying?
I told you, I'm not crying.
Stop lying.
You're the one who's lying! What do you mean you did your best? Look at those scores! What do you mean you were serious about them? I'm studying so hard, but you're just making fun of me, aren't you?
There's no way I'll make fun of you.
See? You're lying again. You won't get scores like that if you weren't trying to make fun of me.
I'm really not. I admire you. It's not a lie. Why don't you understand?
That's because you're not actually being serious. I made my decision. If you don't get better grades than me on our next exams, I'm ending our friendship.
Is that a joke too?
I don't tell jokes like that.
That was all Tenor said before she ran away. I could see her figure growing smaller and smaller. She was getting farther and farther away from me. No matter how high my grades were, my relationship with the girl I liked didn't work out very well. I made her cry again. It doesn't matter how high my grades are if I keep doing things like this. Hey, Yuya! Did you do something to Ataka? I didn't do anything. In fact, she was the one who did something to me. Then why does she keep glaring at you? She said she was gonna end our friendship if my grades aren't better than hers on the next exam. See, I'm not the bad person here, am I? I don't really understand, but I'm assuming you guys aren't gonna make up. Why would you say that? Well, Wataka has had the highest scores in our grade since we started going here. Oh, that's true. And your scores are even lower than mine, dude. Fujisawa, you should study harder, man. Who cares? I'm not failing. I see. Tenor probably felt like this too. She's right that it's not a great feeling. What are you saying, dude? Anyways, there's no point in everything if Tenor ends our friendship. I'll do my best for the upcoming test then. Whew, you sound like the main character of a manga or something. Yuya-kun, you're so cool. Fujisawa, do you want to bet on something and challenge me too? I'm down. Loser treats lunch for a week. Not bad. It's the deal. You better not regret it. That should be my line. I exchanged a firm handshake with my smirking friend. For a month after that, I studied hard for a change. I listened to the lectures properly and did all my homework. I didn't slack off on preparing for classes and reviewing so that I could deepen my understanding of the lessons. People might think, that's all you did? Reality was that Tenor was always working so much harder than me. But there was a difference in how much effort each person could put into something. In terms of putting in time and effort, Tenor was better than me. I'm sure that'll make a huge difference between us once we become adults and go out into the real world. But this competition was on a school exam. In this situation, there was no way I would lose if I took this seriously. The moment of truth was finally here. I wonder why I feel slightly nervous about a routine exam. Is it because I'm competing with Tenor? No, it's not that. I'm afraid that my effort will be wasted since I dedicated so much time to this. That's the moment I realized. Tenor was probably taking all our tests with these kinds of feelings. But for what? How does Tenor work so hard for these tests? Why does she want to win against me? What was the favor she wanted to ask? It's kind of late, but I started thinking about these things seriously. A few days later, our graded tests were returned to us. Are you ready?
Ready as ever.
I'll tell you beforehand. I'm not gonna lose.
I'm confident my scores are pretty great too.
Even though I still won't lose. 3, 2.
1, 0.
We showed each other our grades at the same time. Tenor's grades were in the high 90s as per usual. In comparison, my paper showed the same row of grades as before. But they weren't 60s this time. All the rows were filled with 100s. I had won.
I guess I lost.
You seem happy with someone who lost.
That was the result I got after I did my absolute best. So, I'm not frustrated.
That was my line.
Oh, was it? Well, who cares? Anyways, you finally took the test seriously.
Yeah, there's no point in anything if you end our friendship.
You don't want me to hate you that much?
Yeah. I want to die whenever you cry in front of me.
Wait, were you slacking off on the test because of that?
I wasn't slacking off, but yeah. That was the reason I was avoiding competing with you.
I see. So it was my fault.
I was the one who was running away from confronting you, though. Plus, we had a promise, didn't we? The one where you said, if I win against you, that one? And why didn't you ask me for that favor? I thought you were always crying because of that.
Oh, that one.
while we're on this topic, can you tell me what you were gonna ask me to do? You don't need to win against me. I'll do whatever you want me to.
Oh, it's a wedding. The bride is so pretty.
She is.
Do you remember? I asked you to play pretend wedding with me when we were kids.
Did you?
See? You forgot about it. I did ask. But you wouldn't do it with me.
Seriously?
I'm serious.
What did I say?
I'll only get married to someone who's smarter than me. I don't want to marry you because you're stupid.
You're joking.
I'm not. This is true. I was young, and you hurt me by saying that. That's why I decided to study hard. I wanted to be smarter than you and get married with you. I mean, yeah, that was my first love when I was young.
Tenna.
But you stopped competing with me, as if running away with your previous victories.
I'm sorry, I totally forgot about that.
It's fine. Studying is fun for me now. It's all going to help me in the future.
Huh? So, the favor you were gonna ask for me?
Yeah, basically that. Yeah. I would like you to make me your girlfriend.
You didn't need to win against me on the test for that. I would have done that whenever. And in fact, I wanted to ask you the same thing.
Oh, let's not do anything like that.
What? Why?
I've been studying hard with the goal to win against you. Don't take my goal away like that.
So what you're saying is, we won't be in a relationship until you win.
Yep, exactly what I meant.
Just wondering, if I try to avoid challenging you again.
Of course it won't count. What are you even saying?
Right. Ugh, I lost my motivation.
Come on, just until I win. So in a little bit.
It's never gonna happen then.
Excuse me?
I'm never gonna be in a relationship with you. This is like hell.
You're so overconfident, aren't you?
That's the truth.
It's so not.
Then hurry up and get better grades than me.
Oh, you said it. I will. Of course I will.
Please, do it quickly.
You're super rude, aren't you? You're making fun of me.
God, it's all because I'm too smart.
All right then. Watch. I'm going to crush you on the next exams.
Wait a second, there's nothing in it for me.
Really?
I don't get anything good out of studying hard and continuing to win. Can we make another deal then? Every time I win, go on a date with me.
A date?
Don't make that face.
Because I'll have to take time away from studying.
Tenna, do you actually like me?
I'm not going to answer that yet.
Gosh, but a date is fine, right?
If it's going to help motivate you, then sure.
All right. Let's go out next weekend.
Already?
Of course. I walk beside my childhood friend who finally showed me a smile. Be happy. I'll have more fun this time.
Why?
I bet a week's worth of lunch with Fujisawa on our test grades. I completely crushed him.
Oh, how dare you guys do something so reckless? Fujisawa-kun didn't know about your grades because he went to a different middle school.
Exactly.
Okay then. I'll hang out with you Saturday if you're going to treat me to something yummy.
All right then. The autumn sky rose high above us. Tenna and I laughed loudly so that our laughter would reach that bright blue sky.
The weather's so nice today.
You seem tired. How much longer is it gonna take to get there? We've got an hour to go. You can get some sleep if you're tired. I wouldn't want to bore you to death. I'd rather have you feeling fresh and energized when we get there. Besides, you're the boss of me during this trip. Don't mind me. Thanks, man. I'll just get a bit of rest and I'll be right back with you. 3 hours had passed since I got on this train with my best friend, Shin. We were off to visit some hot springs in the countryside. To explain why I'm even on this trip, I need to go a week back in time.
Hey, wanna break up?
I was suddenly dumped by the girl that I'd been living with for 3 years, and the worst part is that she did it with ease. I thought she was joking at first and laughed it off, but I found out she was serious when I came home the next day to find that all of her belongings had disappeared. I was hurt. Very, very badly hurt. I took 3 days off of work, and I lost a few pounds of weight in a matter of days. After seeing me like this, Shin asked me to come on a trip with him, probably to make me feel better. It's a short trip over the weekend. You might find someone even better on this trip! I don't have any hopes for whatever he's saying, but I just wanted to take my mind off of reality. So I decided to come with him onto the trip. What a power nap. So where are we going before we check into the hotel? I let Shin make all of the decisions for this trip, so I know virtually nothing about the schedule. Taku, I need to apologize about something to you. What is it? I just got a call from my workplace that there's an emergency that they need my help with, so I need to get to the hotel and work on it right away. So that means I'll carry all of our luggage to the hotel, so you can have fun walking around the city, alright? Wait, but I can just go to the hotel with you. It's fine. I'll get distracted if you're there anyways. What do you mean distracted? I forgot to tell you, but the place we're staying at is actually a client of the company I work at. We hosted a contest for modern artworks in this town, and there's going to be an awards ceremony for top candidates. So my senior colleagues just called to tell me that I should go and greet my coworkers if I'm near the hotel. Is that even allowed? So I'm sorry, but I can't be with you for the day. But don't worry, I'll meet up with you by dinner. But what should I do while you're gone? Like I said, just go around town. I'm sure there's a bunch of things to do since this place is a tourist spot. Why don't you go take a look at the clock that we set right by this place? It's the winner of the contest, so I'm sure it'll be worth it. Oh crap, I need to go! Bye! Wait, Shin! I'll repay you for this somehow, don't worry! After leaving that message, Shin left for work, leaving me all alone in an unknown place. I guess I should go look at the clock he was talking about then, I told myself, and left the train station. I haven't seen such a blue sky in a while. The painfully vibrant sunlight signaled a perfect day for sightseeing. That must be it. The clock was set right in front of the station, and the design was agreeably nice. So much so that even a guy like me, with no artistic talent, was able to identify it. The first thought that came to mind when I saw it was, this looks exactly how a child would design their dream clock. Right by the clock was a young lady who had a camera in her hands, taking pictures of it from all different angles. The reason she caught my eye was because she was noticeably beautiful, or maybe it was because she seemed like she was having so much fun. But then the next moment, the lady was so caught up in finding a good angle that she didn't notice a small step on the ground and fell right on her butt. She must have hurt her ankle because she stayed down on the ground for a while. Hey, are you okay?
Huh? Oh, yes.
Thank God. Do you need a hand?
Yes, please. Thank you.
This was the first time I met with Mako, the artist.
You really didn't have to buy this for me.
It's fine. I saw you holding your ankle. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm feeling a lot better now, thanks to you.
Oh, I've forgotten to introduce myself. My name is Takuto Kobayakawa. Nice to meet you.
Mr. Kobayakawa?
Yes?
Oh, nothing. You can call me Mako. Nice to meet you.
Mako?
Yes, it's my fake name.
A fake name?
Well, yes, but no. It's my pen name.
Pen name? What for?
I work as a part-timer on a daily basis, but sometimes I do art projects as an artist. The clock that we were just looking at was actually designed by me.
What? Really?
Yeah.
That's amazing. I heard from a friend that it was chosen as the winner of the contest.
Actually, yeah.
You're the first artist I've ever met.
Really?
Yeah. I've always wondered who's behind the artworks, but I guess this is my first encounter.
Really? Your first time?
Oh, yes. There aren't many artistic people like you around me.
I see. Well, I'm glad to have met you.
Oh, yes. I'm glad to have met you, too. Have you ever had someone tell you that you have a unique personality?
Of course I do. I'm a creator, so not being normal is what I'm all about. That's funny, I've even had the boy of my first love tell me that I'm kinda weird.
Really? That must have hurt.
Not really. It's what motivated me to keep expressing myself through my artwork. So, I guess I really am kind of weird. Being motivated by being called weird.
I don't know what that boy thought, but I don't think you're weird. I just think you're unique. In a good way, though. Being unique means that you have something that no one else has. And I really like that about you.
Did you just say you like me? Are you asking me out or what?
Not in that kind of way.
Oh? Not in that kind of way. Oh, I see.
Well, no. But of course, I think you're a nice girl and...
I'm just kidding. Of course I wouldn't expect you to be asking me out right now. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I got a notification for work. What should I do?
Is something wrong?
I was planning to meet a client from my work today, but they just canceled on me out of nowhere. I guess I don't have anything to do for the next 4 hours then.
Hey, if that's the case,
Yes?
could I properly ask you out right now?
Huh? So that means...
Yeah. I wanted to ask if I could spend the rest of the day with you today. To be honest with you, the friend that I came here with actually canceled on our trip after we got here. So I don't have any plans for the rest of the day either.
Oh, you scared me.
I'm sorry. So what do you say?
Of course, I'd love to.
Great! I'm so excited!
So, where should we go first?
I'm actually pretty hungry right now.
Well then, would you like to get something to eat?
Yes, please.
Oh, this is amazing!
Do you eat sweets for lunch on a daily basis?
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that most people don't eat sweets as meals. I just love them so much.
It's okay though. I love sweets too.
They have some fried chicken over there. Would you like to go get some?
Nothing beats freshly made fried chicken.
Whoa! You ate it in 2 bites?
Yeah, didn't you?
I'm pretty sure you're the unique one here. So sweet.
You really, really like your sweets, don't you?
Do you want some? Here you go.
No, thank you. I'm eating a dumpling right now.
You're an amateur when it comes to eating sweets, huh? You eat that salty treats first, and then sweet treats, and then the salty treats, and voila! There you have an infinite spiral of goodness. Now, open up. Good boy. See, that was good, wasn't it?
It was delicious.
My turn then.
Huh?
I want a piece of your dumpling, silly.
Oh, sorry. Here you go.
Oh, that's so good. Let's go bathe together when we're done eating this.
What? What did you say?
This is nice, don't you think?
You mean the foot baths when you say bathe together?
Of course. Did you expect something else?
Of course not.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Uh-huh. Sure.
You tease me too much. Can we please talk about something else?
Sure. You said you were a system engineer earlier. Is it a difficult job to handle?
A lot of engineers have it hard, especially when they're just starting off. When I first started working, my pay was lower than a part-time worker at a grocery store.
Really?
I almost quit right away, but my peers and seniors were all very kind to me, and that really helped me stay focused through the hard times.
It always comes down to who you're surrounded with, huh?
May I ask why you became an artist? I'm really curious about how you ended up aspiring to become one.
Me?
Yeah.
It's nothing interesting. Basically the same reason as to why a teenage boy starts practicing the guitar.
So?
Yes, my first love back in elementary school complimented an artwork of mine, and I became super invested.
Back when Mako was a little kid, she would often move around schools because of her father's job, and she couldn't make many friends. Mako eventually became afraid of the inevitable farewells that would come after every friendship. The distance between her introverted self and the classmates became larger each time she moved. That was her whole childhood. Until one day, a little boy complimented her clay house that she was building in arts and crafts class. Whoa, that's amazing!
Not really.
No, it's amazing! Why don't you show it off? That's weird. Hey everyone! This new kid is amazing! Come on, tell everyone how you made this! Please?
Oh, sure.
Yeah! Thanks! It was a subtle event through any other person's eyes, but to Mako, it was the day that she finally became a little closer to her classmates for the first time. The time to say goodbye came as always, but this time, she was more thankful for being able to meet everyone than sad saying farewell. This memory was like a shining star in her dark childhood, and it helped her throughout the rest of it. An experience that convinced her to pursue her dream as an artist. Whenever Mako looks back at this memory, she thinks to herself, that was my first love.
Now, your turn.
Me?
You made me tell you about my first love. It isn't fair unless you tell me about yours too.
I don't have anything to hide, but I don't think I remember who my first love was.
Really?
Isn't that the case for most people? I'm confident that you're a rare case, Mako.
Well, sorry, I'm such a weirdo.
You like calling yourself a weirdo, huh?
How'd you know? I had lots of fun today. Thank you, Takuto.
That's my line. Thank you, Mako.
I guess this is goodbye then?
I guess so. To finish off the day, we came to see the clock that Mako had designed one last time. She told me that I could see a surprise if I went to see it 10 minutes before her train departed from the station. Right as we approached the clock, music started to sound.
Oh, right on time!
Whoa! Are the figures there supposed to resemble your story from elementary school?
You're a good guesser, huh? The theme for this clock is reunion.
Whoa, they're adults now!
It's just like swapping the first two puppets with these two, but I tried to make it so that I could tell the story of two individuals reuniting.
I love it! This is amazing!
You really think so? Thank you!
The two of us continued to watch the puppets in awe. Is that your train?
Yep.
I guess this is really goodbye then.
I really want to thank you so much for today.
I had an amazing time too. Thank you. So I was wondering if I could ask you a favor.
Huh?
Would you maybe like to trade numbers?
With me?
Of course with you! I had so much fun today, and I really needed it. I want to see you again.
Well, what should I do?
Pretty please?
I guess I could listen to return favor then.
Really?
Of course, I was just kidding.
Thank you.
However, I'll give it to you when we meet again.
Huh?
Oh, whoops. This is my train.
Wait!
Don't worry. We'll meet again.
As those words left her mouth, the doors closed. She slowly began drifting away, further and further away, leaving me on the platform of the station. What's up? Sorry for today. Are you all set with work? Yeah. Is something wrong? What do you mean? You've got an odd look on your face. You know how you told me that I might be able to meet someone new this morning? Yeah. Wait. I think I've met that someone, Shin. Whoa. But I don't even know her real name or who she really is. Takuto. It didn't work out, huh? What? Nothing. Screw relationships, man. Let's drink our worries away tonight. All drinks are on me. After breaking my heart once again in a single day, our trip reached its end. Even though my heart is wounded right now, wounds turn to scabs, and scabs turn to scars, and scars fade away, until you forget that anything ever happened. It's already been 2 months, man. Why don't you look for another fish in the open sea? I just can't find anyone. What do you think reunions like this are hosted for? You can find someone right now. I'm confident that that's not why they host these. So you're just gonna give up like that? You never know. The girl of your first love might be here, you know? That reminds me. Do you remember who your first love is? I'm pretty sure it was my caretaker in preschool. And yours was the transfer student, right? Huh? Yeah, I remember you falling in love at first sight, but you were too shy to say hi. So you ended up calling her a weirdo in art class. But I guess the girl didn't take you as a weirdo at all. Speak of the devil. Hey, Nukumizu! Come over here! Takuto wants to talk with you!
You two seem like you're having a very interesting conversation. May I join?
What? Here's your first love, Takuto. The girl you fell in love with at first sight during elementary school. But, wait, what? Mako? Why are you here?
See? I told you we'd meet again. Please, let me reintroduce myself. My name is Makoto Nukumizu. And I'm an artist. And apparently, your first love. Nice to meet you.
Miss Mako, I'm so sorry for not being able to take you to the station. Did my replacement do a good job in escorting you for the day?
I've already received an apology for that, so you are forgiven. Besides, I was able to reunite with my first love because of you. So thank you.
Their cheesy exchange of lines made it obvious that there was something fishy going on here. That's when I realized that since Shin's company hosted the competition, it wouldn't be odd for the two to have met in advance to plan something. You tricked me? Come on, you should be thankful. I set up a surprise date with your first love for you. Don't get mad at Nukumizu, though. She found out about my master plan afterwards, too. I was surprised when I found you bummed out and alone at the station when I went to pick you up, though.
That was a bit of payback for not remembering me, even though I remembered everything about you over all these years.
That was very cruel of you.
But now that I've gotten my payback, Mr. Takuto Kobayakawa.
Yes?
Don't be so upset.
Fine. I forgive you. I'm just glad I was able to meet you again.
Now that we've finally found each other again, wouldn't you like to make sure that we never lose one another again?
At that moment, the clock in the restaurant went off. It was like the universe was celebrating me and Makoto meeting again. This is how our story began.